Well, good evening, everyone, and welcome to the Pete Bird Sports Center here on the campus of Davis High School here in Davis, Oklahoma. We are on the road for Tuesday night basketball action as the Lindsay Leopards and Leopardettes are here in Davis. My name is Greg Peary. Glad you've joined us here for tonight's broadcast. Alongside me, Glenn Schoenbake. And Glenn, we had a busy weekend of basketball down in Latta last weekend. And it's like we just left there. We're down here now.
Yeah. Don't get a break in December. I tell you, you got all the tournaments and everything going on. You're playing on Tuesday nights also. It all runs together a little bit.
Well, the Leopardettes are set to take on a Davis team tonight that is 3-3 on the season. The Leopardettes, though, a couple of tough losses for them with the 2-4 record, not really indicative of the kind of Leopardette team that we've seen play. But they had to play a Silo team that is very good. They're 5-1 on the season in that third-place game over there in Latta on Saturday, but had to take on a senior player over there in Tiana Ellison, the 6'1 senior, really hurt the Leopardettes defensively, not so much offensively. I think the Leopardettes did a great job defensively keeping her under control, and then got her fouled out of the game there late, and the Leopardettes had a chance to climb back in it, ended up losing the game 51-42, but 12 points from Cameron Perry, 10 from Emily Stone leads the way for the Leopardettes in that game, but they did have some good momentum there in that fourth quarter. You'd like to see them bring that out here tonight.
Yeah, absolutely. Kind of ended on a high note. Silo rankings are out now. Silo ranked number 6 in Class 3A, moving up from 2A, and they've got a lot of respect in the coaches of Class 3A to be ranked number 6. But, that tournament down there was a buzzsaw for girls basketball. Comanche was ranked, Washington's ranked, Silo's ranked.
And Leopardettes probably should be in the top 20 for sure.
Yeah, and they had to play all of them.
Yeah.
So tough outing for them last out. But like you said, they did have some momentum there that they built up, and I know they're going to be missing at least one player tonight because of sickness that's going around. But hopefully next man up, next woman up, next girl up, next lady up, and next Leopardette up, I guess it would be most accurate. And see if we can go out here and get a win against a Davis team that, has played some good ball, but they are definitely not the caliber of teams that we played over there in that tournament.
Well, and they returned 3 starters from last season, but 2 of those 3 starters were freshmen last year. You bring back Kinsley Barnes, you bring back Cameron Martin. Both of those girls were starting as freshmen last year. Chloe Summers is their senior leader on this team, and that's the one the Leopardettes will have to take care of. But they've got another freshman the Leopardettes are going to have to watch out for, Presley Hunt. And I picked up some stats from one of the early games when they played Lexington and Washington. Against Lexington, she had 5 threes in that game. So Presley Hunt, the freshman, is going to be out there. She'll step out and hit the threes. Summers can also shoot the threes. You've got Barnes playing on the inside at 5'9", and so you've got a couple of returning starters that are still young, but you've got a freshman. The Leopardettes are going to play a young team, but the Leopardettes are young as well. Got some returning experiences on their side to deal with. I think the one unknown here is I think there's been a lot of sickness going around at Lindsay. Well, probably every high school in the state for that matter. And there was word that there was some girls and maybe even some guys that may not make the trip tonight because they were sick. So we'll see. We're going to have to wait and see who the starters are when they get out of here.
Yep.
But that's, again, it's going to be a battle here, I think. Again, you're playing Davis at home. I went back and looked at last year's games, and every time you play Davis, it's ugly. It's good defense. I think one game was 31-27 was the final score for the girls. It's just when you talk about Coach Jeff Brown, again, very good basics, very good elementary basketball, and they're going to go out there and play good defense on you, so you're going to have to make sure you execute well on offense.
Yeah, absolutely, and I like defensive games. I mean, some people like to watch them go up and down and, 80 to 75 or whatever. I like those defensive struggles where every basket is magnified when you score, and so – I think I'm going to enjoy this one.
Well, I bet you will too. I know I'm going to.
Yep.
Well, again, it's we're kind of shorthanded on our side as well. JD's not here tonight, but we've got Andrew ESPN Lion over on the laptop. Cece is here running the camera for us tonight, so appreciate her coming and doing that for us. So Cece Lion over on the camera, and of course Kevin and Jeter and the gang. We've even got Andrew's kids up here helping out. So we've got a good crew up here tonight. We're going to be ready to bring you this one. Before we go any further in our First National Bank pregame show, we need to say a big thank you to all of our sponsors. Couldn't do this without you. And, of course, that includes our presenting sponsor, which is the First National Bank of Lindsay, but also includes Abiding Home Health Care, the American Exchange Bank, Calvary Baptist Church, the City of Lindsay, Clements Insurance, Design It, Aaron Springs Baptist Church, the First Baptist Church of Lindsay, Hassler Hot Oil Service, Hot Mess Coffee Company and Java House Realty, Legends Pub House, Jerry Tucker Roustabouts, Legacy Roofing and Construction, Lindsay Church of Christ, the Lindsay Municipal Hospital, Meat Locker Barbecue, Physical Therapy Central, Rural Electric Cooperative, Rusty's Dispensary, S&H Tank Service, Sharon's Beauty Shop, the Shopper News Note, Sooner Valve Repair, South Central Medical Center, Streamline Oil and Gas, and the United Methodist Church, along with Winans Funeral Home. If it were not for those folks, we wouldn't be here. So make sure you go out and tell them thank you. We appreciate them being along with us this season for Lindsay, Leopardette, and Leopard basketball. So worse most folks, we're back with more from Davis right after this time out on your sports leader, KBLP Live.
First National Bank of Lindsay is proud to be a sponsor of tonight's broadcast. Whether you're looking for a business loan, personal loan, or a certain type of deposit product, chances are we have what you're looking for. First National Bank, locally owned and operated, insured by FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
This is Brandon Cottrell, pastor at Calvary Baptist Church. Just want to take a moment and invite you to come worship with us this Sunday. Classes begin at 9:30 and worship follows at 10:45. We have something for all ages each Wednesday night. Meals begin at 5:30 and Bible study follows at 6:30. We would love to have you come be a part of our worship. We are located 410 West Chickasaw. Come join us.
Hey, Lindsay community. My name is Christian Torres, and I am the minister for the Lindsay Church of Christ. I would like to invite you to join us for worship Sundays at 10:45 a.m. and for Bible class Wednesdays at 7 p.m. Our address is 1205 West Cherokee Street. The Lindsay Church of Christ is a group of imperfect people who love God, His Word, and each other. And we love this community so much, and we pray that all the students and teachers have a great school year. Come and join us at the Lindsay Church of Christ.
Hey Leopard fans, this is Nick Johnson from First Baptist Church Lindsay. At First Baptist Church, we are a family ministry and desire to faithfully proclaim the gospel in Lindsay and beyond. We would like to invite you to join us every Sunday for worship at 9 a.m. and Sunday school following at 10:15. Our Wednesday evening activities start with dinner at 5:50, and then we have Bible studies for children, youth, and adults starting at 6:30. First Baptist Church is proud to support the Lindsay Leopards, and we wish all of our student athletes a successful season. From all of us at First Baptist Church Lindsay, go Leopards!
This is Jared Thomas from the American Exchange Bank here in Lindsay. We at the American Exchange Bank have one goal, and that is to be a great hometown community bank that offers great customer service, a friendly face, and multiple loan products to meet your short and long-term financial goals. Come by and visit us at 402 South Main at www.aebank.us or now on your phone using our new mobile feature, member FDIC and Equal Housing Lender.
Are you caring for an aging parent or other loved one at home? It's important to know you are not alone. Hi, this is Connie Upton with Abiding Home Health. The people we serve have a variety of needs, of acute illnesses to individuals who require health care assistance to live independently at home. Our goal is to make a difference in the short and long-term care of each patient. For more information, visit us online at abidinghomehealth.com. Abiding Home Health, creating personal, positive changes and transformations.
Hey, welcome back to Davis High School, and we get set for the Lindsay Leopardettes and the Davis Lady Wolves here on a Tuesday night. The boys game coming up after this. Just by way of programming note, by the way, the Leopards and Leopardettes will be on the road again this weekend, another tournament. The third annual Comet Holiday Classic down in Dixon. I think that's the first time we've ever been to Dixon to play that I can think of in recent history anyway, so this will be exciting. The probably disappointing part for me is we won't be able to live stream any of those games down there. We'll bring you the games on the radio, so we will be broadcasting those games down there. We just won't be able to live stream from there. So make sure you keep tuned in, though, to KBLPradio.com. Pick it up on the internet anywhere you may be. Also on FM 105.1, of course, to pick up those games when we go down there. The Leopardettes will play on a Thursday. That game will be at 1 o'clock. They'll play Medill. Lindsay JV girls are playing in that tournament as well. They'll be there at 10 o'clock to take on Durant. I guess it depends on where you're from.
Yeah, if you're from down there, it's Durant. Yeah.
The Leopards will play the Ardmore JV. That game will be at 11:30. So we'll go on probably about 11:15 for the Lindsay Ardmore JV boys, and then we'll carry the Lindsay Medill girls right after that. So stick around for that coming up on Thursday from down at Dixon and the Comet Holiday Classic. So with that, again, we'll look at this matchup here tonight. Again, this is a 3-3 Davis team. They have picked up wins over Lexington on their season opener. Lost to the Lady Warriors of Washington big, and kind of like the Leopardettes did. Lost by 29 in that ball game. But they did beat Wynnewood, picked up a win over Kanawha, and then they had a loss to Walters and a 1-point loss to Empire last Saturday. So they were playing in that Velma tournament for those three games. Beat Kanawha, but then lost in Walters in that semifinal game, played for third place and lost to Empire in that game. So they're coming off of two losses in a row. The Leopardettes also coming off those two losses after that loss to Silo. But again, they outscored Silo. Went back and looked. In the final stretch of that game, they were down 20 points, went on a 12-2 run to finish that game out. So, again, shows that the Leopardettes did not give up or quit in that game and climbed back in it, even though they lose by 9 in that one. But I think that is, again, very indicative of how this Leopardette team plays. They never quit, never back down, even if they're down 20 points.
Right, and they're always a streak away the way they shoot the ball. Now, they haven't been shooting the ball well here of late, but their offense is designed that if they get hot, they can put up a lot of points in a hurry. So they all shoot from out there, including Maddie McGowan. I think Emily Stone, she's probably even put up a shot or two from out there.
Yep.
But if they get hot and get on a streak, then they can put up a lot of points. And so, but that has yet to be seen this year. They have played very, very good defense in all of their games, and that's been their one constant. So if they can continue to do that, Davis, they don't put up a lot of points, and if we can hit a few baskets early and get hot, then this is going to be a good one for us.
Well, we're about ready for a national anthem. We're going to send it back over to Andrew, ESPN Lion. We got some words from our sponsors. We'll be back right after this timeout. This is Leopardette basketball presented by the First National Bank here on KBLP Live.
Tailored Creative Services is your one-stop shop for all of your creative needs. Find me on Facebook at Tailored Creative Services so we can talk about your next project.
Tonight's football broadcast is brought to you in part by the City of Lindsay, proud supporters of Lindsay Leopard football and all student endeavors at Lindsay Public Schools. Keep up with local information and events at cityoflindsay.com, which now offers easy online bill pay. Good luck to the Leopards this football season from the City of Lindsay.
Clements Insurance provides insurance coverage to best suit your needs. We offer auto, home, farm, life, and business policies. Come by 109 West Chickasaw or call 405-756-2253. Clements Insurance is carrying on the tradition to satisfy you. So come see me, Keith, or Beth. Go Lindsay.
Whether you want to promote your business or unite your team, depend on Design It. Locally owned and operated, we are dedicated to offering the service you need to give you the results you deserve. We are committed to providing you with custom screen printing, embroidery, custom graphic designs, logo designs, and we have a creative arts department and an in-house artist who can take your idea and give it our professional touch with custom art services. Contact us today.
Back here in Davis, let's get you to the starting lineups first for the Davis Lady Wolves. Coming in 3-3 on the season, they'll start this way. Number 2 is Chloe Summers. She is a 5'7" senior. Number 1 is Kelsey Barnes. She's a 5'9" sophomore. Number 5 is Jacoby Lanoy. She's a 5'7" freshman. Number 12 is Presley Hunt. She is a 5'6" freshman. And number 15 is Maddie Morton. Morton is a 5'11" freshman. So, again, got 3 freshmen starting in here for the head coach of the Lady Wolves, Jeff Brown, assisted by Tony West, Stephen Hunt, and Ty Pletcher. The Leopardettes start this way. Number 1 is Cameron Perry, the senior, out at guard. Number 4 is Brayley Malacote, the senior. Inside at forward, Maddie McGowan, the sophomore. Also at forward, number 20, Emily Stone, the senior. And getting the start tonight is number 24, Eris Day Valenciano, the junior. She gets the start in place of Cannon Russell, who is not with the team tonight. So there is the first victim to a sickness that we'll see tonight. Yep. Leopardettes 2-4 on the season. The head coach for the Lindsay Leopardettes, Brian Cater. He's assisted by Eleni Allison and Johnny Dodd. Greg Peary, Glenn Shoemake, Andrew ESPN Lyon, CC Lyon over on the camera. Kevin Scruggs here as well. Glad you are along with us here as we get set for this matchup. As Coach Brown giving his team final instructions across the way.
Yeah, I remember last year's game was it was just so nip and tuck, and it was very physical, and so kind of expect the same thing tonight on this matchup.
Barnes will step in against Stone to get this one tipped off. And Barnes handles it, but McGowan got confused which end of the floor she was on. She picked off that tip, but then went across the line the wrong way. The Leopardettes will start with a turnover.
Yeah, and unfortunately you lose the possession arrow there too. So.
And Perry knocks the ball away from Lanoy, and they say it's off Lanoy out of bounds, so the Leopardettes will force a turnover, get the ball right back. Yep. And Perry needs some help. Valenciano finally comes to get it. Cameron will run the point tonight. Works left side, hand off to McGowan. Up top for Stone, right wing to Valenciano. Waits for the cutters. Stone posts up high, now comes and sets the screen for McGowan. Back hand off. Malacote, everybody backed off, and Brayley took it to the rack and laid it in.
Yeah, they were expecting her to hand it off, and she didn't, and so she just went in uncontested.
Leopardettes come out in the full court trap. Summers will break it, works back to the top of the key. Roll to the right wing, Malacote stays with her. Barnes comes and sets the screen. Looks like it was a tough one, knocked Malacote down. And then around the screen, Lanoy into the lane, dumps it down low. Barnes got an easy one.
Yeah, good execution right there had to switch and come off. And there's a foul.
Cheap foul on Jacoby Lanoy. Her first, team's first. Malakote will get it in the backcourt, and she'll bring it across and set up the offense. Works left, hands to Perry. She doesn't go around. She steps back, fires a three that's short. Lenoy claims the rebound, and here come the Lady Wolves quickly the other way, over into the corner for Hunt. And we're going to have a foul from Perry as Hunt took her on the drive. Cameron picks up her first foul, team's first.
Yeah, one thing you don't want to be doing is fouling in a game like this, where it's going to be difficult to score anyway. You want to keep people off the free throw line.
In the corner is Summers. Spin move down the baseline and then stepped on the end line as she tried to get around the double team of Malakote and McGowan. Leopardettes get it back off the turnover. 2-2, 6:34 left to go here in the first quarter. Perry brings it up and going to call the double dribble as she wanted to go to Stone. Barnes jumped out in the passing lane and she had to pick it up and go back down with it. Leopardettes now with 2 turnovers. Lenoy brings it up. Leopardettes in their man defense. McGowan picks her up off the switch. And the backdoor cut. Hunt missed the shot, but gets fouled going up. And I'm trying to see, I think they're going to get that on Malakote. Yep. Her first, team second. That will put the freshman at the free throw line to shoot 2. Hunt's first one on the way. Back iron, no good. Hunt's second one on the way, and that one will drop in. It's 3-2. Lady Wolves on top. 6:10 left here in the first as Perry brings it up, pushes to the right side, gets the screen from Stone, gets to the free throw line, sends it to a wide open McGowan for 3, and it rattles in.
Yeah, Maddie step out there and hit those threes as well as post up. Just a valuable asset for the Leopardettes.
5-3 Leopardettes. Again, Lenoy tries to penetrate, double team. Now reach in, tied up. But again, because we lost that opening possession arrow, it will be Lady Wolves basketball. So Hunt on the baseline to bring it in. They'll lob inside for Barnes. Goes it to McGowan. McGowan with good defense. She'll bring it back out to Lenoy. Left side over to Summers. Summers around the top of the key. Hands off to Barnes. Back over to Hunt, right wing. Gets the screen to pick and roll down to the baseline. High off the glass, but too strong for Barnes. But the rebound pulled down by Summers. Second chance across the lane. McGowan steals the pass.
Yeah, stepped in front right there, and they were trying to get the ball to the backside. Couldn't quite get there.
Valenciano drives the lane, up off the glass and in.
Yeah, that weave action is really giving them a lot of fits because they're trying to switch, but they're anticipating handoffs, and when there's not a handoff, we get wide open layups.
7-3 Leopardettes. Timeout on the floor. We'll take a 30-second and come back after this. Leopardette basketball is presented by the First National Bank here on KBLP Live.
With Oklahoma's weather being unpredictable, you need a trusted roofing company. At Legacy Roofing and Construction, we are proud to serve Lindsay, Oklahoma, and the surrounding areas. Call Legacy Roofing and Construction for a free estimate at 405-756-8855 or visit our website at legacy-roofing.com.
5:08 left to go here in the first quarter. Leopardettes have opened a 7-3 lead here early. Again, off a couple of the faking the dribble handoff and cutting down the lane, Glenn. Like you said, they're expecting it, and the Leopardettes have made it easy.
Yep, absolutely.
So Leopardettes again is full court pressure. Lenoy gets the inbounds. Perry will push her down the far sideline into the corner. Barnes back to Lenoy. To the high post. Morton sends it back over. Lenoy down the baseline underneath. Throws it back out to the left wing for Hunt. Back into the corner. Left elbow. Morton back to Lenoy. Penetrates. Goes to the free throw line for Barnes. Penetrates to the corner now for Summers. Malakote, Leopardettes doing good defense right here. Lenoy. Pass off of the foot of the intended receiver, and the drive, bad shot, rebound loose on the floor, and finally corralled by Maddie Morton.
Yeah, numbers weren't really there. Probably should have pulled that one back out.
So Summers will bring it up. Morton at the high post. Over to Barnes, tried to pass it down low, and again the Leopardettes knock the pass loose and come up with the 5th turnover on the Lady Wolves. They had 33 of those against the Lady Warriors. McGowan tries another 3. That one's off wide left. Summers with the rebound for the Lady Wolves. She'll bring it the other way. Over to the right side for Lenoy. Gets around the screen from Barnes. Comes to Morton at the high post. Left side. Summers picks up her dribble. Comes back. Barnes out to Lenoy. Dribbles back to the left elbow again for Morton. Waits for the cutters. Got to Summers. Drives all the way around to the baseline. Under the basket. Tried to throw up inside. It's tipped. Morton will come up with it. Summers' 3 is an air ball, but on the backside. Rebound for Hunt. Put back no good, and Stone gets it for the Leopardettes. 3:10 left. 7-3 Leopardettes. Malakote to the free throw line, down the lane, up and in. Braylon Malakote with 4 in the ball game. The Leopardette lead is 6.
What they've done is they're not switching now. So if they're not going to switch on that weave action, then you're going to be able to get wide open layups just off a little rub screen.
McGowan whistled for the foul as Kelsey Barnes turned to go baseline. Malakote will get a breather. Number 25, Layla McKenzie, the junior, checks in for the Leopardettes. So Hunt will bring it in on the baseline. Lob it all the way back up top. Number 13 is Cameron Martin, who checks in for the Lady Wolves. Martin has it left side. Comes back up top to Hunt. Back over to the right side of Lenoy. She drives to the baseline. An intended pass for Cameron Martin goes out of bounds. Threw it to where she was at instead of where she had moved to.
Yep, errant pass right there, and Leopardettes get a chance to build on this lead.
9-3 Leopardettes. We've got 2.5 to go. Right side, McKenzie traveled with it. Ball fake, moved the foot, 3rd turnover on the Leopardettes.
Yeah, she does that every now and then. Just gets in a hurry. Just needs to calm down a little bit.
Leopardettes back out of their press as Lenoy will bring it across. Martin. Left side to Summers. Back up top to Hunt. Picked up by Perry. She'll go right side to Lenoy. Lenoy around the top of the key. Gets a screen from Summers. Gets to the left elbow. Jumper too strong. Rebound Valenciano.
Good rebound right there.
So Leopardettes have got the ball with 2 minutes left. Leading by 6. Perry will take her time across the timeline. Stone comes to set the screen. Goes the other way. Comes to McKenzie. McKenzie goes right back to Perry. Battle underneath, and we're going to get an offensive foul. Emily Stone as she pushed off on Barnes. And Emily's going to pick up her first, team's 4th.
Yeah, we talked about that early. You don't want to start racking up fouls here in the first quarter because that'll come back to bite you later on.
Number 10, Shelby Courtney, the 5'6" sophomore, checks in for Coach Brown. As Lenoy gets a breather, Hunt gets the inbounds, comes up to the top of the half line for Barnes. They'll work it back across to Martin. To the right elbow. Barnes turns around, jumper from there, got the shooter's roll, and Kinsley Barnes has got all 4 of the 5.
Yep.
Valenciano tried to lob it to Malakote. Not a great pass there from Valenciano. It'll be the 4th turnover on the Leopardettes. And timeout, Lindsay. 1:25 left to go here in the first quarter. 9-5 Leopardettes. We'll send it back to Andrew. We'll be back after this timeout. You're listening to Leopardette Basketball presented by the First National Bank here on KBLP Live.
Get your game day, or any day, off to a great start with Hot Mess Coffee at 213 South Main in Lindsay. Hot Mess Coffee Co. offers coffees, lattes, teas, and other tasty beverages, plus great food, too. Good luck to the Lindsay Leopards from Hot Mess Coffee Co. and Java House Realty at 213 South Main in Lindsay.
Back here in Davis, the Leopardettes just turned it over for the fourth time, and you mentioned it, Glenn, you can't afford turnovers against any team, but especially when you're playing Davis Lady Wolves at home.
Yeah. Yeah, you want to get as many shots off as you can, and we've taken 7 shots so far. They've taken 6, so about even on the shots taken.
Summers will bring it up. Malakote picks her up as she crosses the half line, goes to Hunt, and Hunt traveled with it. That is the 7th turnover on the Lady Wolves. They're the one category they are keeping map with as well. As Perry will bring it up for the Leopardettes. Stone breaks out left wing. They set the double screen to get Malakote open top. Back over to Perry on the right side. Oh, had Valenciano. She'd have just turned around right there. Back to Valenciano between the circles. Looks to penetrate, flips it to Perry. Open for 3, no. And rebound pulled down by Chloe Summers. She'll push it up the floor, left side to Martin. She was open, thought about the 3, but turned it down.
I thought she was going to twist her ankle there. She kind of crossed her feet a little bit.
Hunt stands with it right wing. Valenciano out on her, reverses her dribble, gets down, gets a nice screen off underneath, but the rebound pulled down by McGowan off the short shot.
Yeah, good rebound by Maddie.
Quickly the other way, Valenciano left corner. Gets a screen from McGowan, gets into the lane. Floater from Valenciano, up. Count the basket in the end one.
Yeah, you get your player beat, and they're not helping very well.
Kinsley Barnes whistled for the foul. Her first, just the second team foul on the Lady Wolves, with Valenciano with a chance for the three-point play, but she can't get it to drop.
Emily Stone about knocked that rebound out there, but couldn't quite get it done. So Lady Wolves with the basketball.
Hunt with the dribble handoff from Barnes. Martin right wing. Comes back to Summers. Summers from the right wing. Step back 3 is up and good for Chloe Summers. That'll be the final play of this first half, and that 3 makes it a one-possession game. 11-8. Leopardettes on top at the end of 1. We'll be back with the second quarter. After this, you're listening and watching Leopardette basketball, presented by the First National Bank right here on KBLP Live.
The Aaron Springs Baptist Church is a proud supporter of the Lindsay Leopard football team and would like to invite you to join them for Sunday school at 9:30, Sunday morning worship services at 10:45, Sunday evenings at 6, and Wednesdays at 7. Good luck, Leopards, from everybody at Aaron Springs Baptist Church. Tonight's broadcast of Lindsay Leopard football brought to you by Jerry Tucker Roustabout, providing all of your general oil field maintenance needs, including roustabout services, swabbing, crane services, rock hauling, and dirt work. Good luck, Leopards, from Jerry Tucker Roustabout.
If you find yourself in Chickasha, Oklahoma, stop by Legends Pub House and Venue for lunch or supper. Legends also brings you some of the best concerts around. Everyone at Legends would like to wish the Lindsay Leopards good luck this football season. Go Leopards!
We are back here in Davis, and it'll be Leopardette basketball to start the second quarter. They lead 11-8. I will be amiss if I don't bring it up. I mentioned everybody a while ago, except Brianna Miller back at our studios. Need to say a big thank you to her for helping out as well, keeping us sounding good back home.
Yep.
Valenciano will bring it in for the Leopardettes to get the second quarter underway. Perry gets the inbounds and brings it across. Valenciano right side, back up to Perry. Davis has gone to a 2-3 zone now.
Yes, they have.
The Leopardettes look to try to figure out a way around this. McGowan back up top to Perry. They'll get Malakote open on the wing. Quickly into the corner, though, for Stone. Stone skip pass, ill-advised, and it's a 5th turnover on the Leopardettes. Courtney steals it. Layup at the other end by her is no good, though, and then we'll get a reach-in foul by Shelby Courtney, trying to get it back. She did a great job of coming up with the turnover, but then commits the foul after missing the layup.
Yeah, frustration foul. You see that all the time after they miss a little easy shot.
Leopardettes face a full court trap now from the Lady Wolves. Got to get across the timeline. Pass tipped by Hunt out of bounds. It'll stay with the Leopardettes. Early here in the second, still 11-8. Lindsay by 3. He's checked back in the ball game. Over to Summers. Out on that right wing, takes it to the baseline, and then lost it out of bounds. They're going to say the last touch by the Leopardettes. Coach Cater doesn't think so. So they're going to let it stay with Lady Wolves. As Hunt under her own basket. Lobs it all the way out to the corner. Summers up to Barnes over the right side of Lenoy. Dribbles to the elbow. Jumper up and good. Double teamed on this far side. Left Lenoy an easy one.
That's their first basket, first points here in the second quarter.
3 minutes to go. 14-10, Leopardettes by 4. Into the left corner, McGowan. Catch fire three from Maddie is short. Rebound pulled down underneath by Barnes. Lenoy pushes it up. Right elbow Barnes underneath Morton. Back out to Barnes. Summers on the right wing. She'll dribble back up top, give it up for Lenoy. Barnes steps out again. Skip it all the way to the left side of Lenoy, underneath Morton, double teamed, and McGowan with the great defense forces a tough shot. Perry with the miss, ahead quickly. Stone steps up against a double team. And timeout called by Coach Cater. But important basket here, 2:17 left to go, and timeout Lindsay. And it looks like this will be a full timeout. So let's take a 60-second. We'll be back to Davis after this. This is live coverage of Leopardette basketball presented by the First National Bank right here on KBLP Live.
At Rural Electric Cooperative, we're committed to providing electric power and opportunity to the many areas our members call home. That includes supporting youth programs that teach life skills and build character. With REC, you're more than a customer, you're a member owner. And that's why we're always working hard to provide you with the most dependable electric power possible. As a Touchstone Energy Cooperative, REC is dedicated to providing the best service possible and supporting the communities in our service area.
Hey there, this is Trace Adams with Hassler Hot Oil Service. We are family owned and operated with over 25 years experience. I am a 4th generation Lindsay Leopard, and we proudly support Lindsay Leopards and Leopardettes athletically and academically in all their endeavors. Call my dad, Greg Adams, at 405-756-6075 for all of your hot oiler needs. Again, that's 405-756-6075. Go, Lindsay!
Leopardettes basketball coming out of the timeout. Malacote will trigger. And underneath Stone, and we're going to get a jump ball, and possession arrow goes with the Lady Wolves.
Yep.
7 turnovers on the Leopardettes.
Yeah, good play, good execution. Just a good inbounder of the ball is worth their weight in gold. If you could get that ball just a half a second sooner to her, she bumps it off the glass.
Summers has it right wing. The elbow tried to get it to Barnes, but tipped away by Perry. Let's bring it back to Lenoy. She'll go left wing to Hunt. Again, trying to just force that down to the low post, but Stone and McGowan have made that tough. And Barnes nearly traveled with it. McGowan stopped her on the drive, and then we'll get Lenoy to travel with it.
Yep.
10 turnovers now on the Lady Wolves, and they're going to come back out in this full court pressure. 2-2-1 trap. So Perry and Malacote in the backcourt. And I start to say Maddie McGowan's wide open, need to get it across to her. And McGowan lost it out of bounds. 8 turnovers now on the Leopardettes. And every time you think the Leopardettes have really kind of got things going their way, they've shot themselves in the foot.
Yeah, Coach Cater saying, go to the rim. Why are you bringing it back out this way?
So Lenoy brings it across. We've still got 1:25 left in the half. Leopardettes still with a 4-point lead. Summers works all the way around to the corner, hands to Lenoy, and she'll double dribble to travel with it. Again, the defense from Perry jumped out in front of her and forced the 11th turnover on Davis. So let's try to break this press again. Perry back over to Malacote, back over to Perry. Gets across the timeline, gets past Barnes. Valenciano cuts back inside, hands behind her to Perry, and Perry travels with it.
Yeah, I think when we got it broke, Perry, Cameron, nobody stopped her. She just kind of tossed it back out to the wing instead of just, I think she had a wide open path to the basket.
So Lenoir brings it across, under a minute to go. Her team down by 4. Picks up her dribble, goes to the high post to Barnes. McGowan on her. They just tried to lob down low, and they got it to Morton, but she missed the shot, got her own miss, and then came up over the back for the rebound. And that'll be foul number 2 on Maddie Morton. 45 seconds left, just the 15 foul, so Leopardettes won't shoot yet. That gets Shelby Courtney back in the game for the Lady Wolves. Malacote in the backcourt. Double team. Oh, had the chance to get Perry cutting through, and she couldn't see her there. But the pass out of bounds off of the Lady Wolves. It'll be Leopardette basketball. Malacote right wing. Up top, Valenciano. Quickly left to Perry. Into the corner, McGowan. Back to Perry. Back to Malacote. They work around the top of this 2-3 zone. Stone in the corner right side. Underneath to McGowan. She'll turn around on Barnes. Puts it up strong. Partially blocked. Malacote to rebound and put back won't go. McGowan claims another one. And then tried to go underneath to Malacote. And Malacote mugged from behind. And I think that's on Barnes. Kinsley Barnes picks up her second. Again, just 16 fouls, so we won't shoot free throws yet with just 6.29 seconds left. This has got to get a shot up here. And that'll get to number 13, Cameron Martin, back in the game for Davis, as Coach Brown does not want to see Barnes pick up a quick, silly third one here. Lob to McGowan for 3, left wing, no. Long rebound. Valenciano had a chance at it, but 1.1 seconds left. It'll be Lady Wolves basketball. They'll lob it to Summers at half court. Shot is up and online, but short. Not much scoring in that quarter. It was 14-10 at Leopardettes as we reached halftime.
Yeah, Leopardettes outscored them 3-2 in that quarter.
In that quarter.
Yep.
And all 3 points were Emily Stone.
Yep.
We'll send it over to Andrew. We'll take a timeout. Here's some words from our sponsors. Glenn and I will figure up some officially unofficial stats from the first half. Be back with more right after this. This is the First National Bank halftime show from Davis, Oklahoma, right here on KBLP Live.
First National Bank of Lindsay is proud to be a sponsor of tonight's broadcast. Whether you're looking for a business loan, personal loan, or a certain type of deposit product, chances are we have what you're looking for. First National Bank, locally owned and operated, insured by FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
With Oklahoma's weather being unpredictable, you need a trusted roofing company. At Legacy Roofing and Construction, we are proud to serve Lindsay, Oklahoma, and the surrounding areas. Call Legacy Roofing and Construction for a free estimate at 405-756-8855 or visit our website at legacy-roofing.com.
This is Jared Thomas from the American Exchange Bank here in Lindsay. We at the American Exchange Bank have one goal, and that is to be a great hometown community bank that offers great customer service, a friendly face, and multiple loan products to meet your short and long-term financial goals. Come by and visit us at 402 South Main at www.aebank.us or now on your phone using our new mobile feature. Member FDIC and Equal Housing Lender.
This broadcast of Lindsay Leopard Football is brought to you by your friends at Physical Therapy Central, 301 East Cherokee Street in Lindsay. When you're ready to take that first step towards living a pain-free life, let Physical Therapy Central create a treatment plan just for you. Call 405-756-2324. Visit ptcentral.org or come by 301 East Cherokee in Lindsay. Good luck, Leopards, from Physical Therapy Central. Get your game day, or any day, off to a great start with Hot Mess Coffee at 213 South Main in Lindsay. Hot Mess Coffee Co. offers coffees, lattes, teas, and other tasty beverages, plus great food, too. Good luck to the Lindsay Leopards from Hot Mess Coffee Co. and Java House Realty at 213 South Main in Lindsay.
The Shopper News Note isn't just another paper. The Shopper News Note is a weekly publication that arrives in your mailbox every Wednesday for free. The Shopper offers free Shopper Topper advertisements, as well as news notes and classifieds. And everyone at the Shopper wishes the Lindsay Leopards good luck this season. Go Leopards!
Whether you want to promote your business or unite your team, depend on Design It. Locally owned and operated, we are dedicated to offering the service you need to give you the results you deserve. We are committed to providing you with custom screen printing, embroidery, custom graphic designs, logo designs, and we have a creative arts department and an in-house artist who can take your idea and give it our professional touch with custom art services. Contact us today.
Sooner Valve Repair in Lindsay would like to wish the Lindsay Leopards and Leopardettes all the best during this season. When in need of a valve repair, come by Sooner Valve Repair at 106 Southwest 9th Street in Lindsay, Oklahoma, or call 405-756-1599. Good luck, Leopards, from Sooner Valve Repair in Lindsay.
Back here in Davis, it's halftime. The Leopardettes have a 14-10 lead over the Davis Lady Wolves. It was 11-8 at the end of one. So, as Glenn mentioned, just as we were going to break, the Leopardettes outscored Davis 3-2 in that second quarter. Not a lot of offense, and we mentioned that when we play down here, this is just pretty much what you get. It's going to be a tough defensive battle, and the Leopardettes have found that out again here tonight. For the Lady Wolves, they're led by Kinsley Barnes. She's got 4 points in the first half. Chloe Summers has 3. Jacoby Delanoy has 2. And Presley Hunt has 1. That rounds out the scoring for the Lady Wolves, who went 1 of 2 from the free throw line. Leopardettes have Brayley Malacote and Aristide Valenciano with 4 points apiece, and then 3 apiece from Maddie McGowan and Emily Stone. And that's all the scoring for the Leopardettes, who went 1 of 3 from the charity stripe. Leopardettes are -1 on the glass, and Leopardettes did have 10 turnovers in that first half, but they forced 11 on the Lady Wolves. So, that's all about as even as the scoring, and all the other stats I've got are about as even as the score is.
Yeah, and Leopardettes have outshot Davis just slightly. They are 5 for 9 from 2-point range, 1 for 9 from 3-point range, for a total of 6 for 18, or 33% from the floor. Davis has taken 17 total shots, only made 4. Both teams made 1 point from the free throw line, so Davis 4 for 17, which is 24%, but they are only 3 for 13. They've been really trying to get the ball inside, and 3 for 13 from 2-point range and 1 for 4 from 3-point range. So pretty even matchup there. Neither team shooting lights out, but a lot of that's because of the good defense on both sides.
Yep, just a good defensive battle, just what you wanted.
Yep.
Kind of games you like to watch. So. Well, with that, again, programming note, coming up Thursday, Friday, Saturday, we'll be in Dixon, Oklahoma for the third annual Comet Holiday Classic. And the Leopards and Leopardettes both playing down there. The boys will play the Ardmore JV at 11:30. Get that right.
Right.
And then the girls will play Medill. That will be at 1. The girls JV also playing in that tournament down there. And I just went blank on who the JV girls play, but I can find it here. That will be Durant. That's right, Durant.
New ramp.
And that game is at 10 o'clock on Thursday morning. So Glenn and I will be down there. I'm assuming you're going to be able to make it down there this weekend.
Yep. Saturday may be an issue, but Thursday and Friday definitely.
So we'll be down there to bring you all the action from Dixon. Again, that'll be a radio only for us. We won't be able to live stream those games this weekend, but we'll be sure and bring you all the action here on the KBLP Live, on the KBLPradio.com, and on KBLP 105.1 FM. Let's send it back over to Andrew, ESPN Lion, and we'll take a quick timeout. I want to say one last thank you, and I realize they may not be listening, but somebody may know Debbie that works in the high school office here at Davis, who was very gracious enough to get us rosters today and get some information to me, so I appreciated her very, very much. So I want to make sure I pass that along as well. And Coach Brown also of the Lady Wolves, who gave us the nice digs up here to set up in. This is pretty nice. So a big thank you to the hospitality shown to the crew here tonight. Back over to Andrew. We'll take a timeout and come back to start with the third quarter. It will be Leopardette basketball when we start the third right after this timeout. This has been the First National Bank Halftime Show from Davis, Oklahoma, right here on KBLP Live.
Sooner Valve Repair in Lindsay would like to wish the Lindsay Leopards and Leopardettes all the best during this season. When in need of a valve repair, come by Sooner Valve Repair at 106 Southwest 9th Street in Lindsay, Oklahoma, or call 405-756-1599. Good luck, Leopards, from Sooner Valve Repair in Lindsay.
Shannon's Beauty Salon would like to wish the Leopards and Leopardettes good luck this basketball season. And go KK!
Lady Wolves knock it out of bounds.
Yeah,
they need to throw that pass when they're on the same side of the floor instead of cross court.
Yeah, you also have to walk it up the floor a little bit.
Perry for three from the left corner is an air ball, but Malakote's rebound and putback is too strong, and Summers will claim it for the Lady Wolves. Lenoy on the dribble. Waits for Summers over on the right wing. Comes to the high post to Barnes. They back way off of her. She misses a shot. McGowan has the rebound taken away from her by Summers. Lenoy back over left side to Hunt. Hunt goes down, lost the handle on the basketball, and the Leopardettes come up with the turnover. Stone gets it to Perry. Gets trapped and fouled before she traveled with it there, and that'll go on Presley Hunt. It's her first. Team's first here in the second half.
Yeah, they're staying in that 2-3 zone. You know, they were in a switching man, and they were anticipating. There's 3 from Maddie, short.
And there's another offensive board put back and an and one opportunity for Emily Stone one more time.
Yep. But then they went to the don't switch, and we were making layups. That 2-3 zone has given us fits, but it's easier to get offensive rebounds out of that.
Stone completes the three-point play. She has 6 in the ball game, and the Leopardette lead goes to 5, 17-12. As Morton checks out. Courtney is back in. Perry knocks the ball away from Lenoy, but she'll track it down in the backcourt. Summers sets the screen. Lenoy gets down the left side. Barnes out in the corner. Lenoy all alone, but she doesn't even look at the shot. Courtney lost the ball at the high post and then gets tied up, and Leopardettes have the possession arrow.
Yeah, good job of Maddie coming up there from behind and stealing that possession away.
So Leopardettes again face this trap. Perry across the timeline, and she's going to have Barnes ride her all the way down the sideline, and that'll be 3 on Kinsley Barnes.
Well, and that's what you've got to go up and make that wing girl commit, and if she comes to you, you can throw it down line.
Perry between the circles. Back right side, Malakote fires a 3. It's short, and rebound pulled down by Hunt. Lenoy pushes it the other way. Summers on the right wing, picked up by Malakote, goes to spin baseline, pushed underneath, throws it back up top. Courtney at the free throw line. Lenoy on the right wing. Underneath Barnes, turns around. Tough shot from Barnes, but she got it to go. There's Malakote doing exactly what you talked about. And then they go the easy one underneath, except that was good recovery from Summers to tip that shot away.
Yeah, Emily Stone had a gimme, and out of nowhere, here comes Summers.
Hunt in the right corner. Valenciano on her. Tries to go baseline, double team, comes back to Summers in the corner. Right there on her is Malakote. Skip it all the way back to Courtney, back inside Lenoy, back out to Courtney. Summers on the wing. And nobody really looking to shoot this ball outside of Summers and Barnes, and then Barnes picks up a 4th right there as she ran over Malakote. And that's big.
Yeah, she's got 6 of their 14 points.
So Barnes will check out. Cameron Martin comes in. 17-14, Leopardettes by 3, 4:11 left to go here in the third quarter.
Just keep going. There you go. Down line.
Down line.
There you
McGowan.
go.
And he's got Courtney laying on top of her, and Shelby Courtney picks up her 2nd. So 5 team fouls now on the Lady Wolves. Leopardettes with a 3-point lead in the basketball as Malakote sends it left side to Perry. Right side Valenciano.
Yeah, they're in a 3-2 zone now. You're going to be able to attack the baseline and the high post.
Valenciano fires a 3 from the left wing. It's too strong. Rebound pulled down by Shelby Courtney. And Perry knocks it loose from behind, forces the turnover. Perry's going to still try that 3 that rims out. Summers the miss. She'll push the other way. Lenoy between the circles. Left side to Martin. And we have a timeout on the floor called by Coach Jeff Brown for the Lady Wolves, so we'll take a 30-second timeout. 3:21 left in the third, 17-14. Lady Wolves trail by 3. We're back after this. This is Leopardette basketball presented by the First National Bank on KBLP Live.
Do you have your Oklahoma medical marijuana card, or do you need your card? Rusty's can help you with that. We are your local vape shop and dispensary with more than 6 years of service as a modern smoke shop. Rusty's is located 1 block north of Cherokee Street at 204 Northwest 4th Street in Lindsay, and half a mile east of I-35 at 2401 West Grant Street in Pauls Valley. Get your stash at Rusty's.
3:21 left to go here in the third quarter. The Leopardettes with a 3-point lead. Glenn, we're what? What'd you say, 1 for 16 from 3?
That's the sad news. 0 for 7 this quarter from three-point range. 1 for 16 for the game.
Maybe we should start looking inside a little more.
Yeah, well, it's definitely keeping Lady Wolves. It's just a testament to our defense that we're ahead at this point even.
Martin right wing to Lenoy. Goes to the high post to Courtney. She didn't even look at the goal. Summers. Martin will try the three. It's short. Good block out from Malakote. Perry able to come up with the miss.
Yeah, and the Leopardettes are running that box and one that they ran last week on Yellen. But we come up with a turnover there as Malakote overthrew Valenciano.
12th turnover on the Leopardettes as Lenoy pushes it up. Martin right wing to the high post. Courtney drives down the lane and shot blocked by Stone, but Courtney got it right back. Summers hands it to Lenoy, top of the key. Martin back to Summers in the right corner. Lenoy comes to set the screen. She goes baseline, lost the handle on it out of bounds, and the Leopardettes will get it off the 16th turnover for Davis. Courtney checks out, and number 23 is Madison Adams, a 5'8 senior who checks in for the first time tonight for Davis. Malakote over to Perry, back over to Malakote.
Look down line.
Back over to Perry, now down to McGowan left wing. 3-ball for Maddie on the way, he's off the mark. Valenciano tried to track it down, but lost it out of bounds. That'll be 13 turnovers now on the Leopardettes. So Davis just down 3. We've got 2:10 left to go here in the third. Into the right corner, Martin. Adams gets it back, sends it up top, Lenoy. Inside, Summers. Sends it back out. Martin for 3. Rattles out, no good. Stone with another rebound. That's number 7 for Emily. They'll trap again. They'll send it all the way down to McGowan, across the lane to Valenciano. Fouled in the end one.
Atta kid. Good find right there from Maddie McGowan, and had Emily Stone coming down the middle and Airstay on the backside, and got it to Airstay, and she put it up and in with the foul.
First personal on Summers. That is the 6th team foul on the Lady Wolves, as Airstay now has 7 points in the ball game. The Leopardette lead back up to 6. Their biggest matches, their biggest of the game. Martin back to Adams, back at top Lenoy, inside Summers. Double team, spins, steps through, and they're going to call a reach-in foul on the Leopardettes. Not real sure about that one, but first personal or first team foul goes on Braylee Malakote.
Yeah,
her second.
She got triple teamed down there.
And that's what they've really probably just packed the lane in there, because nobody else is looking to shoot the ball except for Chloe Summers.
Yep.
Lenoy looks to drive in, but cut off by McGowan. Brings it back up top to Summers. Again looks to penetrate, steps through, and we're going to get another reach-in foul.
Yeah, Maddie reached in.
And that'll be number 2 on Maddie.
Got to move your feet.
Second team foul, so no free throws again yet here. Hunt will trigger on the baseline. And lobbed inside. Perry knocks it loose. She's out running 3 white shirts to the other end. Got it. One. And I think that was Summers who chased her down at the other end.
Yes,
and picked
it was.
up the foul.
Yes, it was.
So Cameron Perry finally in the scorebook. She's been trying to get that 3 to go this whole game, but that time great defense gave her a chance to run out at the other end. Leopardette lead is at 8. That is their biggest of the game. Now make it 9. 23-14. Leopardettes, they're also 3 for 3 in this quarter. All 3 have been on and ones.
Yes.
Lenoy top of the key. Works left. Perry stays in her back pocket. Adams gets it right wing. Dribbles to the top. Wanted to go to Summers, and Perry knocked the ball loose. This will back up as the Wolves go back into that 2-3 zone. Airstay Valenciano for 3 is good. And for the lack of offense in that second quarter, they found it here.
Yep.
Lead is up to 12, and Coach Brown wants to talk about it. 35 seconds left to go in the quarter. Leopardette lead in double figures with 12. Let's take a 60-second timeout. We'll come back to Davis after this. Live coverage of Leopardette basketball is presented by the First National Bank right here on KBLP Live.
This is Jared Thomas from the American Exchange Bank here in Lindsay. We at the American Exchange Bank have one goal, and that is to be a great hometown community bank that offers great customer service, a friendly face, and multiple loan products to meet your short and long-term financial goals. Come by and visit us at 402 South Main at www.aebank.us or now on your phone using our new mobile feature. Member FDIC and Equal Housing Lender.
35 seconds left to go here in the third quarter. Leopardettes have really turned it on here. They've picked up the pace and stretched that lead back out to 12. This is a 9-0 run.
Yeah, they've outscored them 12-3 here in the third quarter.
Left side Hunt, picked up by Valenciano, comes back to Summers, turns down the shot, drives to the baseline. Lanoy out on the wing. She'll work up top. Perry stays right with her. Over to Hunt, looks inside. Summers triple teamed, goes to the baseline though. Jumper is up but short, and Malacote with the miss, has it knocked loose, and Valenciano will come up with it. And then she'll get tied up. Good hustle in there from Chloe Summers to get the ball back for the Lady Wolves with 9 seconds left.
Yeah, Summers trying to will them back in it.
We'll probably see Kinsley Barnes come in to start that fourth quarter, even though she's got 4 fouls. In the backcourt with 8 seconds, Lanoy over to Courtney on that left side. Summers on the baseline. They're not looking at the clock. They're going to run out of time. Not even get a shot off.
Yep.
So it'll be Leopardette basketball to start the fourth. They'll lead by 12. 26-14 our score. We're back with more Leopardette basketball presented by the First National Bank right after this timeout on your sports leader, KBLP Live.
First National Bank of Lindsay is proud to be a sponsor of tonight's broadcast. Whether you're looking for a business loan, personal loan, or a certain type of deposit product, chances are we have what you're looking for. First National Bank, locally owned and operated, insured by FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Whether you want to promote your business or unite your team, depend on Design It. Locally owned and operated, we are dedicated to offering the service you need to give you the results you deserve. We are committed to providing you with custom screen printing, embroidery, custom graphic designs, logo designs, and we have a creative arts department and an in-house artist who can take your idea and give it our professional touch with custom art services. Contact us today.
So Leopardette basketball to start the fourth quarter. They've opened up a 12-point lead. As Glenn said, 12-4. They've outscored the Lady Wolves in this quarter, in that third quarter, rather. Let's see if they can continue that momentum here into this fourth quarter. And we do see Kinsley Barnes back out on the floor. Back into that 2-3 zone. Malacote. Between the circles, Valenciano.
Yeah,
back to Malacote.
I'd be real patient here. I'd make them come out.
I would. Spread that floor out and make them chase you. And that's pretty much what they're doing. But you got to make good passes if you're going to do that.
Yep.
Valenciano dribbles down, right elbow jumper, skips across, no good. It's tipped around, out of bounds, and last touch by Chloe Summers for the Lady Wolves. It will be Leopardette basketball.
Yeah, I'd run some clock every possession here if they're going to stay in that zone. It's easy to play keep away out there.
Perry under her own basket, lobs to McGowan. Got around her girl, fires a three that's partially blocked. And there is Barnes with the miss. Here comes the Lady Wolves. The Summer pushes it up the floor and nearly carried the basketball. Summers flips to Lenoy. Lenoy drives the baseline. Got caught underneath. Got it over into Morton. Out to Barnes. Back to Lenoy. Right wing Summers. Again goes baseline. Stops over the outstretched arms of Stone. Can't get it to drop. Perry with the miss. She's going to take it all the way the other way, but left it short, and we're going to get Stone up over the back of Kinsley Barnes. And Emily picks up her third, and just the third team foul on the Leopardettes here in the half.
Yeah, you know, a contested layup right there. I don't know. I think pulling it out might have been a little smarter, but, you know, you want to try and keep scoring, but you got to know time and situation as well.
Lenoy drives all the way down, off the glass and in. I think that's the first time I've watched Jacoby Lenoy try to do anything, and it was successful. 26-16, Leopardette lead down to 10. Here comes the trap. Across the timeline, Valenciano takes it all the way down, has her shot blocked out of bounds. As Morton blocks it, stays with the Leopardettes. Perry will trigger on the baseline. Lob to Valenciano out high on that right side, back over to Malacote. Malacote underneath to McGowan. McGowan turns around, left, right, back up and in, and there is the first basket for Maddie since she hit that three in the first quarter.
Yeah, nice left-hand move right there.
Pushes the lead back to 12. Inside, they go to Morton. Her shot partially blocked by Stone. McGowan finally gets a hold of the basketball and then gets tied up. And now we're going to get a foul as Maddie retaliates, and that's the problem with these tight, tough games like this is that you got to keep your composure, and Maddie whistled for a technical there as she tried to go back at one of the girls, so it'll be 2 free throws in the basketball here for the Lady Wolves. So, not real sure.
That's her third.
What the discussion is, though. It was a tie ball, so the ball would actually already have been.
Yeah, so they're not going to lose the possession arrow because the possession arrow doesn't switch until the ball is inbounded on a possession arrow, but they're going to get the ball because of the technical. So
Summers will shoot the technical free throws, and she'll get that one to go in. Cuts the lead down to 11 and cannot get the second one to go.
They are going to switch the possession arrow.
They really are.
That would be nice.
That would be. And he says, no, they will not switch it. So they correct that.
Yeah, you don't until it comes in on a possession. And they're getting the ball not because of the possession arrow, but because of the technical.
So Lenoy in the backcourt. Leopardettes with an 11-point lead. We go under 6 to go in the ball game. Out underneath the Barnes. Barnes steps through and travels with it.
Yep.
Good defense by McGowan. So Leopardettes will have to face this full court trap once again. Got it to Stone. Got it to Perry. Ahead to McGowan left wing. Back out to Perry. Over to Malacote right side.
Yeah, they need a point and 2 wings. Yeah, there you go.
That's the way you do it. Right side, up then to Stone. Stone takes it down against Morton, left it short. Got fouled twice, no whistle. Fouled on the shot, fouled on the rebound. It didn't get either one. But Summers comes away with the rebound for the Lady Wolves. Lenoy up top. Summers steps out, goes around Malacote, stops in the lane, puts it up, left it short, rebound McGowan. Maddie's got 7 rebounds in the ball game now.
Yep.
Perry gets around Hunt, nearly lost it, got it to Valenciano, and then there's a tie ball, and because of all of that that happened with the technical. Possession arrow still points the way of the Lady Wolves. Valenciano a little slow to get up from that tumble across the way. Perry thought it was our ball. She was waiting to get to throw it in. So Lenoy brings it across. Perry picks her up. Summers breaks out to the corner. Malakote checks her out on the wing. Skip it back over to Lenoy. Drives into the lane. Stops. Left it short. Rebound is loose on the floor. Finally, Perry comes up with it, and she'll get tied up. This time the Leopardettes will have it.
Yeah, Summers, for as much as she's trying to do, she's only 1 for 8 from the floor, or 1 for 9 from the floor with only 4 points. So
Malakote's pass is tipped. Perry comes up with it ahead of Valenciano. Takes it all the way down and then circles back out.
Yeah.
Over to Perry. 4:25 left in the ballgame. Malakote stands with it. Gets around Hunt. Hunt will reach in and foul.
Yeah, and now we're shooting free throws.
Leopardettes in the bonus. Glenn and I both are 1 foul short of what they have on the board. Not real sure where they came up with the extra one. They say there's 8. He and I only have 7, but that was number 2 on a Presley Hunt. And Malakote to the free throw line for the first time. We'll have a 1-and-1 here. Braley's first one's perfect. She takes that lead back up to 12 at 29-17. And Malakote's second one on the way. That one won't drop. Lenoy the miss. And we've got a timeout called by Davis. 4:17 left in the ball game. Leopardettes with a 12-point lead. Stick around for the final 4 of this one. This is Leopardette basketball presented by the First National Bank here on KBLP Live.
This is Brandon Cottrell, pastor at Calvary Baptist Church. Just want to take a moment and invite you to come worship with us this Sunday. Classes begin at 9:30 and worship follows at 10:45. We have something for all ages each Wednesday night. Meals begin at 5:30 and Bible study follows at 6:30. We would love to have you come be a part of our worship. We are located 410 West Chickasaw. Come join us.
If you find yourself in Chickasha, Oklahoma, stop by Legends Pub House and Venue for lunch or supper. Legends also brings you some of the best concerts around. Everyone at Legends would like to wish the Lindsay Leopards good luck this football season. Go Leopards!
Tailored Creative Services is your one-stop shop for all of your creative needs. Find me on Facebook at Tailored Creative Services so we can talk about your next project.
Back out of the timeout. Lady Wolves with the basketball. Lenoy penetrates, shoots over McGowan. It's too strong, but Summers underneath with the offensive rebound and the putback. And Summers now with 11 rebounds. Has pulled the Lady Wolves back within 10, and then we're going to get a push on Summers as she was riding Malakote down that sideline, and that'll be a number 3 on Chloe Summers. Malakote back to the free throw line, was 1 for 2 just moments ago, and have another 1-and-1 opportunity here. And that one's perfect. Back up to an 11-point Leopardette lead, 30-19. 3:52 left to go here in the ball game. Malakote's second free throw, again too strong. Lenoy tracks along the rebound down in the corner. She'll bring it across, work to that right side. Hunt drops out in the corner, catch fire 3 from Hunt's an air ball. McGowan has the rebound on the backside. Perry has the outlet. wisely avoids the trap, comes back to McGowan, back over to Perry, across to Malacote. And she will pull up. And now needs some help. Coach Cater calls the timeout. I was waiting for that because this was fixing to get real ugly right there.
Yep.
3:25 left, 30-19 the Leopardettes, and we've got a 30-second timeout. We'll keep it here for this one, Glenn. The big offensive burst that the Leopardettes had in the third, and then they've come out and stifled the offense here in this quarter. We've got one field goal and a couple of free throws to show for it, and that's it.
Yeah, they've outscored us 5-4 this quarter, but the constant so far has been Lindsay's defense, and give up 8 points in the first quarter, 2 in the second, 4 in the third, and only 5 so far here in the fourth. So when you can do that, you're going to win a lot of games.
Well, let's hope they can keep it together here for another 3:25, which is what's left in the ball game. The Leopardettes with an 11-point lead. And Coach Brown taking every bit of this 30-second timeout that he can. So Malacote will inbound for the Leopardettes right in front of her own bench. And Perry will get it into the backcourt. Over to Malacote.
Yeah, you use your – if they're not going to trap out of it, you're going to get in a 2-1-2 and just dribble around. Your high post is your safety outlet.
Malacote gives it up to Perry. Back over to Malacote. And they're just going to try to play keep away, and Hunt will pick up the foul, her third. Leopardettes ran 24 seconds off the clock in that one and send Malacote right back to the free throw line. She's gone 1 for 2 her last 2 trips, I guess her only 2 trips to the floor. Let's see if she can put together a couple here. Leopardettes in the double bonus now. And this time she misses the front end. Second free throw for Malacote on the way. That one is good. She's still 3 for 6 from the line. The Leopardettes up 31-19, back to that 12-point lead. Matches their biggest of the game. Lenoy waiting for Summers. Perry took a fall. Summers drives the lane, puts up a left-handed layup that won't drop, knocks the ball loose from her own player. And Lenoy fires a 3. That's off the mark. She got her own miss. That floater doesn't go. Barnes with the rebound. That one finally will. Perry pushes it ahead, runs into Summers. Hunt's behind her now. She's trapped, steps through, gets it to Valenciano. Valenciano to Stone in the lane. Back out to Valenciano. She'll dribble away from the pressure. It comes over to Perry on the left side. Hunt gives chase. And she'll dribble down. Come back out. Has a count going. Needs to do something with it.
Yeah,
and they're going to get a 5-second count. Good defense forces the 15th turnover on the Leopardettes. 2 minutes to go, 2:01 to be exact. Still a 10-point Leopardette lead. Lenoy works to the right wing. Goes inside to Barnes, turns around on a double team, lost the basketball. Stone comes up with the loose ball. Malacote over to Perry, who just got hammered by him. How do you not call that?
Yeah.
Holy cow.
How is that not a foul? I could see that coming.
Yeah, everybody in the place saw that coming.
Because Cameron did what she was supposed to. She came and met the pass and got laid out.
And Coach Cater calls the timeout, and immediately the official goes over there to. He knows that's exactly why that timeout's called. Why did that Nick Cater call there?
Yeah.
This is a full timeout. Let's take it with them. We'll come back after this. Leopardette basketball is presented by the First National Bank right here on KBLP Live.
Hey, Lindsay community. My name is Christian Torres, and I am the minister for the Lindsay Church of Christ. I would like to invite you to join us for worship Sundays at 10:45 a.m. and for Bible class Wednesdays at 7 p.m. Our address is 1205 West Cherokee Street. The Lindsay Church of Christ is a group of imperfect people who love God, His Word, and each other. And we love this community so much, and we pray that all the students and teachers have a great school year. Come and join us at the Lindsay Church of Christ.
This broadcast of Lindsay Leopard Football is brought or come by 301 East Cherokee in Lindsay. Good luck, Leopards, from Physical Therapy Central.
Leopardette basketball out of the timeout. 1:37 left in the ball game. Leopardette still with a 10-point lead. Got to get the ball in, and finally do get it to Perry. Summers gives chase. Perry trapped across for Stone. Stone will pick it up. Comes back to Malacote. Malacote dribbles through a double team and had his wide open layup, but again, just pulls it out. And they're going to force Lenoy to foul, and that will be number 2 on Jacoby Lenoy. 2 more free throws coming up for Braylon Malacote. She's made a living there in this quarter. She's got all 3 of her points in the half from the free throw line, but she'll get 2 more here. And got a shooter's roll on that one.
Absolutely.
Takes the Leopardette lead back up to 11. And she finally got 2 in a row. 33-21, Leopardettes. 1:15 left to go in the ball game. Summers goes over on the left side. 3 ball from Adams is on the way. Off the mark, Lenoy underneath all alone, misses the point-blank putback, and then Barnes can't get hers to go either. And then Lenoy with the steal, that shot's off the mark. Rebound saved by Barnes. Summers to Adams. Up top, Barnes right elbow. Hunt on the wing, gives it up to Lenoy. We're at 45 seconds left in the ball game. Adams fires a 3. That one's off. And Lenoy all alone gets the rebound and the putback. And not sure what the whistle was for. 33-23, Leopardettes, 37 seconds left in the ball game. Stone gets the inbound. Goes to Malacote. Malacote pushes ahead. Foul called as Malacote will go to the free throw line. That is on Hunt. That is her 4th. And Malacote will be shooting her 9th and 10th free throws for the quarter. Well, for the game, for that matter, too. That one's short. She may be tired now.
Yeah.
She's had a rough game keeping up with Chloe Summers for 4 quarters.
Yeah, she's been matched up with her.
Second one from Malacote. Won't drop for her either. 10-point lead, 30 seconds left in the ball game. Summers on the right wing. Goes baseline. Stone steps in. She tried to dump it underneath the Barnes. Was knocked away. Summers comes back up with it. Lenoy for a long 2 is too strong. A long rebound to Adams. 15 seconds left. Summers tries again. Goes up against a double team. Missed that one. McGowan with the miss is her 9th rebound. And this time Maddie will get tied up and she'll shoot free throws. And that will be all on Kinsley Barnes. I believe who that foul was on. She'll foul out. 7 seconds left to go. Finishes with 8 points in the ball game. Shelby Courtney checks back in to replace her. And McGowan to the line for the first time tonight. And that one won't drop. Maddie's second one is up and good. She's got 6 in the ball game. 34-23 Leopardettes, 5 seconds left. Summers fires a 3 at the buzzer that I thought was actually going in, and McGowan will end up with double-digit rebounds as she picks up her 10th rebound on that final shot. But the Leopardettes pick up their 3rd win of the season and go to 3-4 with a 34-23 win over the Davis Lady Wolves. Lady Wolves will go to 3-4 as well. We're going to send it over to Andrew. We'll take a timeout, figure out our officially unofficial stats from this ballgame, and get you ready for the boys matchup right after this. Leopardette basketball is presented by the First National Bank right here on KBLP Live.
First National Bank of Lindsay is proud to be a sponsor of tonight's broadcast. Whether you're looking for a business loan, personal loan, or a certain type of deposit product, chances are we have what you're looking for. First National Bank, locally owned and operated, insured by FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
With Oklahoma's weather being unpredictable, you need a trusted roofing company. At Legacy Roofing and Construction, we are proud to serve Lindsay, Oklahoma, and the surrounding areas. Call Legacy Roofing and Construction for a free estimate at 405-756-8855 or visit our website at legacy-roofing.com.
This is Jared Thomas from the American Exchange Bank here in Lindsay. We at the American Exchange Bank have one goal, and that is to be a great hometown community bank that offers great customer service, a friendly face, and multiple loan products to meet your short and long-term financial goals. Come by and visit us at 402 South Main at www.aebank.us or now on your phone using our new mobile feature, member FDIC and equal housing lender.
This broadcast of Lindsay Leopard Football is brought to you by your friends at Physical Therapy Central, 301 East Cherokee Street in Lindsay. When you're ready to take that first step towards living a pain-free life, let Physical Therapy Central create a treatment plan just for you. Call 405-756-2324. Visit ptcentral.org or come by 301 East Cherokee in Lindsay. Good luck, Leopards, from Physical Therapy Central. Get your game day, or any day, off to a great start with Hot Mess Coffee at 213 South Main in Lindsay. Hot Mess Coffee Co. offers coffees, lattes, teas, and other tasty beverages, plus great food, too. Good luck to the Lindsay Leopards from Hot Mess Coffee Co. and Java House Realty at 213 South Main in Lindsay.
The Shopper News Note isn't just another paper. The Shopper News Note is a weekly publication that arrives in your mailbox every Wednesday for free. The Shopper offers free Shopper Topper advertisements as well as news notes and classifieds. And everyone at the Shopper wishes the Lindsay Leopards good luck this season. Go Leopards!
Whether you want to promote your business or unite your team, depend on Design It. Locally owned and operated, we are dedicated to offering the service you need to give you the results you deserve. We are committed to providing you with custom screen printing, embroidery, custom graphic designs, logo designs, and we have a creative arts department and an in-house artist who can take your idea and give it our professional touch with custom art services. Contact us today.
Sooner Valve Repair in Lindsay would like to wish the Lindsay Leopards and Leopardettes all the best during this season. When in need of a valve repair, come by Sooner Valve Repair at 106 Southwest 9th Street in Lindsay, Oklahoma, or call 405-756-1599. Good luck, Leopards, from Sooner Valve Repair in Lindsay.
Back here in Davis as we wrap up this girls matchup, 34-23, the final score. The Leopardettes with an 11-point win over the Davis Lady Wolves. Lady Wolves were led by Kinsley Barnes with 8 points. She fouled out there at the very end, that 7 seconds left to go in the ball game, but she does finish with 8 to lead the way. 6 points apiece from Chloe Summers and Jacoby Lenoy, and then 3 points from Presley Hunt rounds out the scoring for the Lady Wolves. I had them 2 of 4 from the free throw line. Leopardettes are led by Eris De Valenciano. She's the only player in double figures for either team as she finishes with 10. 9 points from Braylee Malacote, 5 of those from the free throw line there in that fourth quarter where she went 5 of 10 from the charity stripe. 6 apiece from Maddie McGowan and Emily Stone. 3 points from Cameron Perry rounds out the scoring for the Leopardettes. I had them 10 of 18 from the free throw line. Leopardettes end up -5 on the glass at 28-23. They were out-rebounded by 5, and 18 turnovers in the ball game for Davis. The Leopardettes end up with 15. Let's go over to Glenn. Talk about some of our shooting numbers because these are going to be pretty, right?
No, they were not pretty. Let's talk about Davis first. They were 9 for 36 from two-point range for the evening for 25%, only 1 for 10 from three-point range, for a total of 10 for 46 or 22%. The Leopardettes actually shot a little better than that. They were 9 for 20 for 45% from 2-point range, but they were only 2 for 19 from 3-point range. And that 3-point shooting continues to be a sore spot on the stat sheet every night for the Leopardettes. They finished 11 for 39 or 28% from the floor. That 3-point shooting, you hope it comes around because that's a big part of their offense. Either that or they need to change their offense.
Yeah. That's one of the two.
Because that number is, I think they're about 4 for 50-something the last 3 games combined. I know 14, 15, 19. So 29, 39, 48. So 4 for 48 the last 4 games. So not good.
Got to be thankful for some good defense other than that.
Absolutely. They do play great defense, which allows them to play that style. So, you're right.
Well, let's take a quick timeout. Again, the Leopardettes will be in action Thursday afternoon. That game at 1 o'clock. They'll take on Medill down at Dixon in the first day of the Comet Holiday Classic. So that's when we will see the Leopardettes next. We'll send it over to Andrew. We'll take a 30-second timeout. We'll come back and talk about the boys matchup. Davis and the Lindsay boys on the court. We'll see how that matchup looks up coming out up after this. Leopard basketball presented by the First National Bank here on KBLP Live.
Clements Insurance provides insurance coverage to best suit your needs. We offer auto, home, farm, life, and business policies. Come by 109 West Chickasaw or call 405-756-2253. Clements Insurance is carrying on the tradition to satisfy you. So come see me, Keith, or Beth. Go Lindsay.
We're back here in Davis, and let's talk about this boys matchup. We talked about the Leopards taking home the championship trophy from that Atlanta Panther Classic last Saturday. They beat the Washington Warriors 55-36 in that game. 23 points from Ryan Kennedy on the night. Had a double-double, 23 and 11 rebounds. And it was just all around. The Leopards really handled it. They were up 10 at the end of 1. They were up 11 at halftime. Had opened it up to a 16-point lead by the end of 3 and ended up winning by 19. But the Leopards just played great in that final round of that one.
Yeah, and they are ranked number 12 in the first week rankings for Class 3A. Purcell, you want to know how tough our conference is. Purcell's ranked number 2.
Wow.
And got a lot of first-place votes for Purcell. Marlowe and Comanche are both ranked 15 and 16. So there's 4 of your conference teams right there. And Leopards are debuting at number 12 at 5-1.
And 4 wins in a row as they come into this matchup. As again, they beat Crowder, beat Tishomingo, beat Washington in that tournament over there. Davis boys coming in 3-3. They did pick up the third place win and a 38-33 win over Dibble on Saturday to take home third place from that Velma tournament over there. But we'll see how they match up here for the Leopards here tonight in this matchup. Again, Greg Peary, Glenn Shoemaker with you here in Davis. Glad you've joined us. Brianna Miller's back in the studio. CC Lyon over on the camera. Andrew Lyon on the computer tonight. Let's get the starters for the Leopards since I don't have the ones for Davis yet. They're going to start number 1, Mitchell Henson.
Oklahoma's weather being unpredictable, you need a trusted roofing company. At Legacy Roofing and Construction, we are proud to serve Lindsay, Oklahoma and the surrounding areas. Call Legacy Roofing and Construction for a free estimate at 405-756-8855 or visit our website at legacy-roofing.com.
For the Wolves, they start number 1, Dakota Carter. Carter, a sophomore. Number 2 is Jake Parker. He's a senior. Number 11 is Dalton Heffley. He's just a sophomore. Number 22, Tyson Moss, also a sophomore. And 23 is Spencer Clinton. He is a senior. Parker, Carter, and Clinton, all 3 returning starters from last year, and 2 of those guys were freshmen last year. So head coach Dakota Blackwell, I believe this is his first season down here, and he is assisted by Jared White and Stephen Hunt. Davis again 3-3 on the season. We'll see Clinton and Kennedy tip this away, and Kennedy into the backcourt where it will be controlled by Mitchell Henson. Henson brings it across, goes to Jaden left wing, to the high post to Kennedy underneath. Ince turn around off the glass and got the roll. Nice play underneath to get Henson off the box.
Yeah, a little high-low action to start off against their Davis's man, and Ince able to get it to go.
Heffley down underneath is Henson, knocks the ball loose. Watts comes up with the loose ball. Henson drives the lane, sends it out to the corner, and we're going to get a player control foul as Henson ran over Tyson Moss in the lane. Henson picks up the first foul of the ball game. So Carter will bring it up for the Wolves as Bryson waits for him at the half line. Still hasn't found any place he can go with a basketball yet.
That'll be 5.
Yeah, you would think.
Yeah.
All the way into the right corner for Heffley. 3 ball is on the way. Does everything but go down. Kennedy with the rebound for the Leopards. Outlet for Henson. Ince left side. Back to Henson. Over to Bryson between the circles. Waits for Kennedy underneath Ince. Turn around. Left-hander. Can't get it to go this time. And rebound pulled down by Clinton. He'll get it to Carter to bring it across. He'll work to the right side this time. Pushes it back across again. You'd think this would be getting close to 5, and Bryson knocks the ball loose. Ince ahead to Kennedy. Kennedy steps through, can't get it to go, but he'll draw the foul on Clinton. That'll be the first team foul on the Wolves, and this will be 2 free throws for Ryan Kennedy.
Yeah, that was a good defense down there by Bryson Watts to knock that away, and then the Leopards get back, get the ball down the floor in a hurry, and find Ryan Kennedy, gets hacked on the shot.
Drains his first free throw, takes it to a 3-0 Leopard lead. Still here early in the first. And Ryan 2 for 2 at the line. 4-0 Lindsay. And they'll come out with some full court token pressure here, and they'll back out as they'll get it to Clinton on the far side.
I think it was a Mitchell Henson press.
There you go. And rejection by Ryan Kennedy on the shot from Clinton. Got the outlet to Henson. Kennedy looks to drive in, steps around, high off the glass, too strong, tips the rebound to himself. That one won't go either.
Yeah, I think he got fouled on the second one. Maybe the first one,
maybe
too.
the first one, too.
But the second one, he definitely got hacked on the arm.
Carter crosses the timeline where Henson's waiting for him. He'll push him right. Again, has a count going, and Henson falls down trying to keep up with him, and they're going to call a foul on
22 on them.
Yeah, got a moving screen maybe.
I think.
Tyson Moss picks up the foul, his first, team second.
Yep. I was going to say, I thought Mitchell didn't even touch him.
He just slipped and fell.
Yeah.
So Henson will bring it up for the Leopards with 5:45 left in the first. Leopards up 4-0. He'll work to the right wing to Bryson. To the high post. All the way to the left side. Jaden takes it down the baseline. 15-footer's too strong. Rebound underneath for Dakota Carter. Quickly ahead to Moss. Moss drives in the lane. Stopped after he reaches a double team. Into the corner, Heffley for 3. That one's short. Jaden Watts with the miss. Here come the Leopards. Henson pushes it up. They'll pull it back out. Left corner, Ince. Back to Jaden. Back out between the rings for Henson. They'll reset. Man defense here now from Davis. Bryson looks underneath, got the lob past Kennedy, double teamed, and got fouled and stripped, and they do finally call the foul as Kennedy tried to go up for the shot.
Oh, they're calling it.
They're going to call Kennedy with that foul? Seriously.
Oh, that's bad.
He's trying to go up with the shot. They've got his arms held down, and somehow that's a foul on Ryan Kennedy. Okay.
That's bad. That's bad.
His first team second. Carter picked up by Ince. Can't get away from him. Goes over to the right side. Braxton Griffin is number 15 who's checked in. That shot from Carter off the side of the backboard. Ince tips the rebound. And Henson will come across with it. Henson acts like he's a little gippy with that right hand maybe. Up top, Bryson. Back over to Henson, right wing. He'll go to the baseline. Floats up for the jumper. It's too strong. Rebound pulled down by Heffley. Outlet for Carter as he'll bring it across. Back to Heffley on the left wing. Pushes it to baseline. Moss with it. Gets around to screen. And then the scoop underneath won't drop. Jaden Watts with the rebound. Bryson steps out right wing. Comes up to Jaden underneath to Kennedy. Turns around. 10-footer in the lane. Up and good for Ryan Kennedy. 6-0 Leopards. 3:45 left here in the first. As Carter walks it up. Crosses the timeline. That is Parker. Back out to Heffley. Got past a flying Ince. That one doesn't drop. And rebound wide open for the rebound underneath there for Bryson Watts. Everybody blocked out on that one. Underneath, Jaden splits a double team and gets hacked as he goes up and puts it in. And Jaden Watts will have an and one opportunity here. And we're going to have a timeout call. The foul was called on Dalton Heffley, his first, team's third. But timeout called by Davis. 8-0 Leopards. Free throw coming up right after this. This is Leopard basketball presented by the First National Bank here on KBLP Live.
With Oklahoma's weather being unpredictable, you need a trusted roofing company. At Legacy Roofing and Construction, we are proud to serve Lindsay, Oklahoma, and the surrounding areas. Call Legacy Roofing and Construction for a free estimate at 405-756-8855 or visit our website at legacy-roofing.com.
3:20 left to go here in the first quarter. 8-0 Leopards as we come out of the timeout. Jaden Watts will be at the free throw line to shoot one as he was fouled. Going up for that shot. Heffley was the one whistled for the foul. Official having a conversation with Ryan Kennedy in there. Watts. Jaden Watts specifically drains that one, completes the old-fashioned three-point play. It's 9-0 Leopards. 3:20 left. In comes into Griffin. Griffin trapped on the sideline now. Henson knocks the ball loose, can't track it down, but when Carter finally does, he's out of bounds with it, and it'll be Leopard basketball.
Yeah, Mitchell doing a great job on Carter. He's matched up with him. He's not even going to let him touch the ball if he can help it.
Jaden right wing. Henson posts Carter up down low. Takes him the reverse layup from Henson. Won't drop. Ince tries to come up with it, and then I think he'll get fouled. Again, Ince all over the place. And the foul called on number 10. That is Wyatt Fielding, who checked in during that timeout. Missed him getting in. That's his first, team's fourth. Kennedy on the baseline off the inbounds. Nice find from Caleb Ince. And Kennedy has 6. Leopards open with an 11-0 run to start the ball game. 2:45 left to go here in the quarter. Carter, left side to Fielding, back out to Carter. Looks to penetrate on Henson, pulls it back. Leopards doing a great job of playing passing lanes, not giving them anywhere to go to the ball. Nice floater in the lane from Carter, won't go. Rebound is tipped into the hands of Jaden Watts. In transition, Ince to Kennedy. Kennedy into the lane, back out. Bryson Watts for 3. That one's across, no good. Kennedy has it tipped, and they're going to say last touch by Ryan.
Ooh, that's a bad call, too.
So with 2:18 to go here in the first quarter, we'll have a sub coming in. Jake Parker returns, and Dakota Carter will get a breather. And also in the ball game, number 3, Ty Barnett for the Wolves. Moss on the handle, gets into the lane, and the floater won't drop. Caleb Ince pulls down the miss. He'll push it quickly the other way to a wide open, streaking Bryson Watts, who gets an easy one.
Yeah, they did this against Washington, where they get out after the rebound and just outrun the other team down the floor.
Ince knocks the ball loose, but Fielding comes back up with it underneath the Moss against Bryson Watts. That one won't go. Kennedy with his 4th rebound already. He'll pull it back out. Bryson will have it with 1:38 to go. 13-0 Leopards to start the ball game. Up top, Ince to the high post. Kennedy again from 10 foot. Got the roll. He's already got 8 in the ball game, and it's a 15-0 run for the Leopards. Heffley will bring it across. Ince stays with him. Goes right side to Moss. He'll dribble up top with Henson on him. Now reverses back to the baseline. Mitchell, got caught on that one. That's a nice move from Tyson Moss. Got the reverse layup. Stops the bleeding there to make it a 15-2 ball game. Under a minute to go now in the first. And the Leopards are going to just spread it out and maybe try to go for one here. They'll come out and make them at least pass it around. Kennedy to Jaden. He'll bring it back up. Back over to Kennedy. Up top to Ince. Back over to Jaden. We approach 30 seconds left. The give and go. Watts under the basket too far. Misses the layup. Moss will come away with it. Moss again down the baseline. Trapped underneath. Comes back out. Barnett up top to Heffley. That 3 won't drop. Rebound, Caleb Ince. And Henson will push it with 10. They'll go 4 down. Let Henson go one-on-one with Parker. Takes him to the right elbow. Jumpers off the front of the rim. Kennedy finally tracks it down at the buzzer on line, but short. And the Leopards will have a 15-2 lead at the end of the first quarter. We'll take a timeout. We'll come back. It'll be, looks like Davis basketball to start the second quarter when we come back after this. Leopard basketball is presented by the First National Bank right here on your sports leader, KBLP Live.
Do you have your Oklahoma medical marijuana card, or do you need your card? Rusty's can help you with that. We are your local vape shop and dispensary with more than 6 years of service as a modern smoke shop. Rusty's is located 1 block north of Cherokee Street at 204 Northwest 4th Street in Lindsay, and half a mile east of I-35 at 2401 West Grant Street in Pauls Valley. Get your stash at Rusty's.
Sharon's Beauty Salon would like to wish the Leopards and Leopardettes good luck this basketball season. And go KK!
Sooner Valve Repair in Lindsay would like to wish the Lindsay Leopards and Leopardettes all the best during this season. When in need of a valve repair, come by Sooner Valve Repair at 106 Southwest 9th Street in Lindsay, Oklahoma, or call 405-756-1599. Good luck, Leopards, from Sooner Valve Repair in Lindsay.
Welcome back to Davis. We start the second quarter with Davis with the basketball. Leopards with a 15-2 lead to start this ball game.
And in registers checked in for the Leopards, as has Ty Ferguson.
And Seth Padilla.
Yep, I didn't see Seth out there.
Heffley brings it across, picked up by Bryson. Comes left side, and Parker got loose. Goes across the way, and there's a lean-in shot that'll drop for Ty Barnett. 15-4 now. Davis with the basket, and Bryson Watts will push it across. Jaden with it right wing. Back up top, Ferguson quickly to register at the left elbow. Right back to Ferguson, and they're going to say he traveled with it. That was a great play right there because I don't think anybody thought he was going to hand it to Ty. Mm-hmm. Maybe Ty didn't either. Maybe why he traveled with it.
Yep, maybe.
Second turnover on the Leopards, though. As Parker will have it in the backcourt. Jaden picks him up at the half court. Right side goes to Fielding. And then cuts him off on the drive. Now he needs help. Heffley comes and gets it. Pushes it down, has Fielding on the give and go, but it's knocked out of bounds by Bryson, or Jaden Watts rather. It'll be Davis basketball. Lob into the lane. Fielding, and they're going to get a push off on Fielding, and he'll get whistled for his second personal. And 15 foul.
Yeah, lowered his shoulder right there into Andon and trying to create some space.
Ferguson to Padilla at the high post underneath to Andon. Andon double teams. Skies can't get it to drop, and we're going to get Ty Ferguson. And Ty's trying to say he had a hold of my jersey. You see how it's pulled out? But Ty will pick up the foul. That'll be the third team foul on the Leopards. Not quite sure. I guess they turned the air on in here, and the vent right in front of us rattled. That scared me to death. I ain't scared of nothing. Into the right corner for Barnett. Register out on him underneath. They're going to get Jaden Watts with the reach around as they tried to get the ball inside to Clinton, who checked in during that timeout. So again, more subs in as looks like Moss returns.
Dakota Carter
returns. Dakota Carter back in. Yep. They get it into Moss. Moss looks to drive in, cut off by Jaden. Tries it the second time. That just still doesn't work. He's going to try it a third time, and he finally gets there, but couldn't do anything with it. So they'll come back out. Again, Moss in the corner, and you got to play him. They're playing him to let him go baseline. I think you need to make him go left because he doesn't like to dribble with that left hand. Double team, pass is tipped, and then Register comes up with it. 3 turnovers now on the Wolves as Bryson on the handle. Leopards still with a 15-4 lead. We've got 6:10 left in the half. Padilla, left side. Jaden, wide open 3 on the way. And it'll go in. I thought it was going to bounce back out, but Jaden Watts has 6. Leopard lead back up to 14 at 18-4. Carter on the handle. Bryson Watts on the defense and has a count going. And they're going to let him out of it. Back left side to Barnett. Register out on him. Goes baseline. Ferguson creates a double team. Tough shot over Register. They're going to call Andon with the foul.
That was good defense by Andon. That was not a foul.
Well, Andon picks up his first, and that's the 5th team foul on the Leopards. But at the free throw line, Ty Barnett. And cannot get the front end of 2 free throws to drop.
You know what I say?
What do you say?
Ball don't lie.
Oh, okay.
That was not a foul.
Yeah, I should have picked right up on that, Glenn.
Yeah.
My brain's a little slow. The cool air hadn't hit me yet. It was getting really warm up here. They turned the air on. I may survive now.
Yeah, he missed both of them.
Missed both free throws. Rebound was tipped out of bounds by Heffley.
That just goes to show you.
Ball don't lie.
Ball don't lie. That ball knows that wasn't a foul.
In the ball game for the Leopards is 0. Creed Taylor, the freshman. He is on the handle.
Cater as well.
Yep.
Rice Cater.
I said 0. It is not 0. That is Cater that's in the game.
Yep.
And there's Kennedy taking it inside and putting it off the glass and in. Carter on the handle. And shot by Carter missed. Triple teamed on his putback. And any number of 3 jerseys there you can call that on. Let's see, Taylor, Cater, or Padilla. Which one are you going to go with? And I think they're going to get that on. Padilla. So Padilla's first, team 6th. But at the line, Dakota Carter scoreless in the game so far. 9 now. He gets the first of 2 to drop. Makes it 20-5 now. Leopard lead down to 15. Caleb Ince checks in. Padilla checks out.
I noticed Priest. I just noticed Priest Williams didn't suit it out.
And second free throw short. Kennedy with his 5th board. Henson on the handle, sends right side over to Taylor. They lob from the high post to the low post, and Kennedy puts it up and in.
Yeah, there's nothing they can do about that. They've got no answer for that unless they change defenses.
4:35 left, 22-5 Leopards here in the first half. Ince pushes Heffley all the way out into the corner. Catch fire 3 for Carter, rims out. Caleb Ince with the rebound. And Henson will pull it up, set up the offense. Taylor, the lob to Kennedy again underneath for an easy one. As he just, Heffley trying to front him, and the lob over the top is just too easy.
Yeah, they've got nobody coming from the backside to help him.
24-5 Leopards. 4 minutes to go in the half.
Ryan Kennedy with 14 of those 24.
And rejection right there as Carter tried to take it to the rack. Heffley will bring it in on the baseline. Barnett checks out. Fielding is back in for the Wolves. They look underneath, and on the backside, Kennedy steals the inbounds. 5 turnovers now on Davis. So the Leopards with 3:45 left to go. Taylor left wing. Up top to Ince. Over right side, Henson. Catch fire 3 from Henson on the way. Too strong. Fielding the miss underneath. And Heffley will pull up, send it to Carter to bring across the timeline. And timeout called by Coach Blackwell. With 3.5 to go in the ballgame, 24-5 Leopards. Let's take a 30-second timeout. We'll be back after this. Leopard basketball is presented by the First National Bank here on your sports leader, KBLP Live.
The Shopper News Note isn't just another paper. The Shopper News Note is a weekly publication that arrives in your mailbox every Wednesday for free. The Shopper offers free Shopper Topper advertisements as well as news notes and classifieds. And everyone at the Shopper wishes the Lindsay Leopards good luck this season. Go Leopards!
Well, it's been all Lindsay here in this one, Glenn. They started out the ball game on a 15-0 run, had a 15-2 lead at the end of one. Now they lead 24-5.
Yeah, it's been domination on both ends of the floor, led by Ryan Kennedy. And Caleb Ince's defense, Mitchell Henson's defense, just been awesome.
Carter trying to get away from Henson and gets a 5 count. We've been saying that he was having that count going, and he finally does get one called, and the Leopards will get it off the turnover. The Watts brothers return as Cater and Taylor both check out. So the Leopards have their starting 5 back on the floor now for the final 3:15. As Henson will bring it up. Jaden left wing, waits for Bryson between the circles. Backs right side, Henson, quickly underneath Kennedy. Turn around his jumper, left it short. Rebound tipped though, and Watts gets it. He'll turn around and get that one to drop through. That's a nice job for Jaden Watts on the backside.
Yep.
26-5 Leopards, a 21-point lead, their biggest of the game so far. Carter again with Henson on him. Finally flips it behind him to Parker. Parker drives the lane, leaves it for Heffley in the corner. Heffley spin move. Bryson back down the baseline. Nice move from Dalton Heffley. Got Bryson out of position there and took it to the baseline. Got the basket in the and one opportunity.
Yeah, he just that spin move just got him. He couldn't make up that step.
Free throw is good. 26-8. Leopards with the lead. Watts out to Henson. The backdoor cut for Kennedy underneath, and he got it. Nice feed again from Henson. Back to a 20-point Leopard lead. 2:20 left in the ball game. How about the first half?
Yeah.
I'm pushing things way fast. Heffley into the corner, gives it back behind him, and on the sideline they're going to say Parker stepped out of bounds. So Leopards get it back. Chance to add to that 20-point lead. And Henson telegraphed that one away too early. Good defense over there from Parker. Knocks it out of bounds, though, so it stays with the Leopards. Watts will bring it in. Wanted to get that lob down to Kennedy, but brought it out to Henson instead. Now Kennedy pops out left wing. Long three from Ryan. It's on the way and good.
Yep. Why not? He is 2-5 for 6 this quarter from the floor.
Moss drives down, double team, flips it out into the corner. Griffin back to Moss down the baseline. We'll get a bump foul from Jaden Watts. And that'll be, I think, Jaden's
second.
Actually, did they call it on Jaden?
They called it on Bryson.
Huh.
Well, no. 11.
They called it on 11. We do not have an 11 on the floor.
No.
Rebound off the missed free throw for Kennedy. So it stays 31-8. Ince thought about it. Watts also thought about it. Jaden says, no, we'll back up with 1:25 to go. Up top, Bryson. Kennedy down to Henson. Posted up, couldn't get it to go. Rebound tip from Bryson out to Jaden. Kennedy underneath, out to Bryson for three. Yes, Bryson Watts. The three makes it 34-8 Leopards. Under a minute to go here in the first half. Moss will bring it across. Gets away from Jaden down the lane. Rebound. And Kennedy gets the rebound, but Bryson took a shot up beside the head. Looks like maybe he was slow to get up. They'll call the timeout and give him a chance to go collect his thoughts on the bench. Ty Ferguson will check in to replace him. Hope Bryson's okay. He didn't walk off.
Yeah.
So 40 seconds left to go here in the half as Henson will bring it across for the Leopards. They lead 34-8. They'll try to run this down for one. Ince will send it over to Jaden. Ferguson left wing. Brings it back up top. Goes to Kennedy out near the half line. Down to 20 seconds on the clock. Now Henson will come get it. They'll go into the offense. So it gets close to 10. Ferguson. Kennedy trying to get open underneath, and he can't because he's getting held there. Henson from the free throw line. Jumper goes in for Mitchell Henson. His first field goal of the game makes it a 28-point Leopard lead, 36-8 here at halftime. Kennedy could not get away.
No,
they had him tied up in there.
They had his arm, hold of his arm.
36-8 Leopards at the half. We'll send it back to Andrew. We'll take a timeout. We'll figure out our officially unofficial stats and be back with more here at halftime. The First National Bank halftime show continues after this timeout on your sports leader, KBLP Live.
S&H Tank Service is your choice for Lindsay owned and operated vacuum truck service. S&H Tank Service's fleet is equipped with transports, bobtails, pump and kill trucks rated up to 10,000 psi, plus hot oil units, rock trailers, frac tanks, mud and shell haul-off pits, and soil farming. As Lindsay High School graduates, S&H is proud to support Lindsay schools and all of their student activities. S&H Tank Service would like to wish the Leopards and Leopardettes the best of luck in everything they do. Give S&H a call anytime, 24/7 at 405-756-3121. That's 405-756-3121. And remember, your phone starts our trucks. That's S&H Tank Service of Lindsay. Dr. Mike Beckman and all of his staff at 301 South Main Street in Lindsay would like to wish the Lindsay High School football team good luck this season. To schedule your next eye exam, call Dr. Beckman's office at 405-756-4414. Operating hours are from 8:30 a.m. to 5 p.m. Monday through Thursday and 8:30 to noon on Friday. Call 405-756-4414 or stop by at 301 South Main in Lindsay. Go Leopards from everybody at Dr. Mike Beckman's office.
If you find yourself in Chickasha, Oklahoma, stop by Legends Pub House and Venue for lunch or supper. Legends also brings you some of the best concerts around. Everyone at Legends would like to wish the Lindsay Leopards good luck this football season. Go Leopards!
Tonight's broadcast of Lindsay Leopard Football brought to you by Jerry Tucker Roustabout, providing all of your general oil field maintenance needs, including roustabout services, swabbing, crane services, rock hauling, and dirt work. Good luck, Leopards, from Jerry Tucker Roustabout. The Board of Directors, physicians, and employees of the Lindsay Municipal Hospital would like to take this time to recognize the Lindsay High School football team, the coaches, and players. Good luck, Leopards, from your fans at the Lindsay Municipal Hospital. And remember, if a medical emergency arises, call or visit the Lindsay Municipal Hospital, another Leopard supporter.
This broadcast of Lindsay Leopard Football is brought to you by your friends at Physical Therapy Central, 301 East Cherokee Street in Lindsay. When you're ready to take that first step towards living a pain-free life, let Physical Therapy Central create a treatment plan just for you. Call 405-756-2324. Visit ptcentral.org or come by 301 East Cherokee in Lindsay. Good luck, Leopards, from Physical Therapy Central.
Hey there, this is Trace Adams with Hassler Hot Oil Service. We are family owned and operated with over 25 years experience. I am a fourth generation Lindsay Leopard, and we proudly support Lindsay Leopards and Leopardettes athletically and academically in all their endeavors. Call my dad, Greg Adams, at 405-756-6075 for all of your hot oiler needs. Again, that's 405-756-6075. Go, Lindsay!
The Aaron Springs Baptist Church is a proud supporter of the Lindsay Leopard football team and would like to invite you to join them for Sunday school at 9:30, Sunday morning worship services at 10:45, Sunday evenings at 6, and Wednesdays at 7. Good luck, Leopards, from everybody at Aaron Springs Baptist Church.
Get your game day, or any day, off to a great start with Hot Mess Coffee at 213 South Main in Lindsay. Hot Mess Coffee Co. offers coffees, lattes, teas, and other tasty beverages, plus great food, too. Good luck to the Lindsay Leopards from Hot Mess Coffee Co. and Java House Realty at 213 South Main in Lindsay.
With Oklahoma's weather being unpredictable, you need a trusted roofing company. At Legacy Roofing and Construction, we are proud to serve Lindsay, Oklahoma, and the surrounding areas. Call Legacy Roofing and Construction for a free estimate at 405-756-8855 or visit our website at legacy-roofing.com.
Hey, Lindsay community. My name is Christian Torres, and I am the minister for the Lindsay Church of Christ. I would like to invite you to join us for worship Sundays at 10:45 a.m. and for Bible class Wednesdays at 7 p.m. Our address is 1205 West Cherokee Street. The Lindsay Church of Christ is a group of imperfect people who love God, His Word, and each other. And we love this community so much, and we pray that all the students and teachers have a great school year. Come and join us at the Lindsay Church of Christ.
Back here at halftime, it has been all Leopards so far in this one, 36-8. The Leopards with the lead here at halftime. They led 15-2 at the end of one, opened the game on a 15-0 run, and before Davis finally got on the board. But Davis only 8 points in that first half, 3 from Dalton Heffley, 2 apiece from Ty Barnett and Tyson Moss, and a free throw from Dakota Carter. Rounds out the scoring for the Wolves, who went just 2 of 6 from the free throw line. The Lindsay Leopards, 19 points already from Ryan Kennedy, 19 points and 5 rebounds at halftime. 8 points from Jaden Watts, 5 from Bryson Watts, and 2 apiece from Mitchell Henson and Caleb Ince. rounds out the scoring for the Leopards. They are 3 for 3 from the free throw line. They are +8 on the glass at 15-7. And this is a number that the Leopards would like to have every game. I've only got them with 2 turnovers in the ball game so far, 7 turnovers for the Wolves. And we'll go talk to Glenn about some of the shooting numbers from that first half.
Yeah, and shooting just phenomenal for the Leopards the first half. 12 for 23 from two-point range, almost or a little over 50%, and 50% from three-point range, 3 for 6 for a total of 15 for 29 or 52% from the field. And so you can't, that's phenomenal shooting, and you're getting good shots from the spots that your guys can make them from, and that's really a testament to coaching and execution. Davis, on the other hand, 3 for 12 from the two-point range, 0 for 5 from three-point range. They are 3 for 17 from the floor for 18%. And the Leopards outscored Davis by 13, 15-2 that first quarter, and then by 15, 21-6 in the second quarter. So, just domination from the Leopards, and definitely executing at a very high level on both ends of the floor.
Yeah, the defense has just been stifling. They forced the 7 turnovers. They've done good on the glass. But we go back to those numbers you always talk about. The Leopards have put up 29 shots in the first half here to just 17 for Davis. Right. So with the rebounding numbers, it's been one and done pretty much for Davis this whole first half. So Leopards just need to keep this up. We may get to see a lot of these guys from the bench get to play this second half, and maybe get the Leopards a chance to rest before they head into a tournament coming up on Thursday. Speaking of, the Leopards will play on Thursday at 11. They get the early game, and
at 11:30
be Durant. Is that right? Durant, or is there Medill?
No, the girls play Medill and the boys play JV.
That's right. They play the Ardmore JV. It's the girls JV that plays Durant. So they will play Ardmore JV that game at 11:30 on Thursday. And again, we'll bring you those games from Dixon Thursday, Friday, Saturday, all on the radio. We won't be able to have live stream from Dixon this weekend, but we will have all of it here on the KBLP 105.1 FM and also on KBLPradio.com. So you can still pick us up anywhere. That if you can't get us on the radio, you can always find us on the web.
Yeah, Kevin going to keep us up at a motel down there?
It'd be nice, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
I think he ought to.
I think there's a casino.
There's a Ritz down there, or something.
Andrew?
It was called the Cracker. It wasn't a Ritz. It's called the Cracker. I think that's what
Yeah.
Leopard basketball to start the third. The starters back out there on the floors for the Leopards. Kennedy, Henson, the Watts brothers, and Ince. And there is Bryson Watts, left side. Henson back up top. Nope, they're going to go underneath Kennedy. Double team, sends it over to Bryson. Wide open right corner for 3, and it's short. Rebound pulled down by Clinton. Wolves bring it the other way. Carter on the handle. Kennedy jumps that passing lane out there intended for Clinton. Clinton does finally end up with it. Goes to Moss. And Moss doesn't like to go left-handed. They force him that way, and it's blocked from behind. Jaden Watts blocks it and saves it in bounds, but saves it right to Carter. And the layup from Moss won't go, and then Caleb Ince gets the worst end of the rebound as he's up over. Someone was over the back. I think they're going to get Clinton. That'll be Spencer Clinton's second personal. Actually, it's his third, according to the scoreboard. So Henson will bring it up for the Leopards.
That might be that foul that we missed.
Could be.
I'm going to mark it as such.
Kennedy stands with it right wing. Ince goes left side to Henson. Lob inside Bryson, who's posted up against Moss, and the turnaround jumper is up and good for Bryson Watts. 38-8, Leopards' biggest lead of 30. Left wing is Parker. Up top, Heffley goes right wing to Moss. Picked up by Jaden. Backs it back out. Now goes to attack the lane. Moss lost it as he was headed down the lane out of bounds. So turnover. Leopards get it back.
Yeah, you're right. Moss is not near as effective going left as he is going right.
Kennedy looks at Ince underneath.
Yeah.
Comes back to Bryson. Back over to Henson right wing. And the Leopards looking to post up down low on both sides with some of the other guys. Get Kennedy out of there and let those guys post up. And that time tried to go to Jaden, but it was knocked out of bounds by Fielding. So Leopards will bring it in. Kennedy gets it on the elbow. Nope, it's knocks loose. Leopards turn it over. A lot of bodies bouncing around in there after that pass. Parker has it. Goes back to Carter driving the lane. Baseline jumper. Can't get the roll. Kennedy.
Yeah, they've held Carter, arguably their best player, to 1 point.
Oh, what a find. Henson to the backside of the rim and an easy one for Bryson Watts.
Yeah, that was all Mitchell Henson finding him wide open there on the backside.
40-8 Leopards. Down the baseline, Carter's floater too strong. Bryson Watts with the rebound. On the handle goes to Jaden right wing. Looks at Kennedy underneath. Comes to Ince, top of the key. All alone. Three-pointer on the way and good. Second field goal of the night for Caleb. He's got 5 in the ball game. It's 43-8 Leopards.
First National Bank of Lindsay is proud to be a sponsor of tonight's broadcast. Whether you're looking for a business loan, personal loan, or a certain type of deposit product, chances are we have what you're looking for.
Out in the corner, Heffley, left or right side this time. Got caught in midair. His man wasn't there, and he threw the ball away. And we're going to have a timeout called by Coach Davidson for the Leopards with 3:40 left here in the third. 47-11 Leopards, and we'll take a timeout. Be back after this. Leopard basketball is presented by the First National Bank on KBLP Live.
Whether you want to promote your business or unite your team, depend on Design It. Locally owned and operated, we are dedicated to offering the service you need to give you the results you deserve. We are committed to providing you with custom screen printing, embroidery, custom graphic designs, logo designs, and we have a creative arts department and an in-house artist who can take your idea and give it our professional touch with custom art services. Contact us today.
.340 left here in the third quarter. The Leopards have opened up a 36-point lead, 47-11. And Leopard basketball out of the timeout. Creed Taylor in the ball game. Padilla left wing. Up top, Register. Right side back to Taylor. Lost the handle. Got it back. Register back over to Taylor on the right wing. Up top, Cater. And the three just won't drop. Fielding with the rebound for the Wolves. Taylor screened off of Moss as he heads right, goes back right. Now picks up his dribble, comes up top to Fielding. Fielding reverses into the lane, sends it back up top. Parker. Parker works left, hands off Griffin. Back over to Moss. Looking underneath at Fielding and Register. Sticks a leg out and blocks a pass. It'll stay with the Wolves with 2:52 left here in the third. It's 47-11, Leopards by 36. Parker to inbounds. Moss in the right corner, picked up by Cater, takes it to the baseline. Comes back, and he'll look to go right again.
Yeah.
He does not like to use that left hand.
Yeah.
Fielding in the corner, he'll dribble to the wing, send it cross court over to Parker, into the left corner for Griffin. Back to Parker, he'll penetrate, float it back over to Moss right wing. Goes in the lane, dumps it down, Fielding from the short corner. That one will go in. Wyatt Fielding's first field goal of the game.
Yeah, that was some good-looking offense from the Wolves right there.
Patient, found the open man, got a good shot. Yep. 47-13. Leopard lead at 34. Padilla, the lob up over the top for Cater, puts up the 6-footer, and it goes. Bryce Cater with the basket. 49-13. Leopard lead back to 36. Turnover as Taylor gets it away from Moss. He'll stand with it. Goes Ferguson left wing. Register between the rings. Back to Taylor right side. The lob inside for Cater. Again, had it stripped going up. He'll get the foul called even though the shot went in. They're going to say on the floor before that. And the foul will go on Braxton Griffin. His first. Just the second team foul. So Moss and Parker check out. Clinton returns along with Barnett. Taylor looks to inbounds. He'll lob to Ferguson, and he'll bring it out between the circles to set it up. Cater right wing. Underneath Register. Triple team comes to Taylor left side. 3-ball from Taylor on the way off the front of the rim. No good. Clinton skies for the rebound, and then we'll get a reach-in foul on Padilla. As Seth picks up his second. And that's just the first team foul on the Leopards here in the second half. We've got 1:35 left to go here in the third. It's 49-13, Leopards by 36. Heffley on the dribble, goes left side to Fielding, comes back out to Clinton. Dribbles once, picks it up, and then through a baseball pass about 3 feet over the head of Wyatt Fielding and out of bounds, and that'll be the 12th turnover now on Davis.
Yeah, Fielding's about 6'3" or so.
He threw that one way up there.
Yep.
Taylor on the handle. Cater gets it right wing. Looking at Padilla underneath. Comes back to Register top of the key. Left side Taylor underneath Ferguson. Got his man behind him. Ferguson left it short. Rebound tipped around, and Fielding will finally come up with it. The outlet for Heffley as he'll push it up the floor. Steps through in the lane. Lost the handle. Out there with the pickup, though, was Griffin. He missed it. Barnett drives in, and he'll get fouled as he heads to the rack. And I think that one will go on Cater.
Yep.
Bryce Cater's first. Team's second. But at the free throw line is Ty Barnett. And he's short with the first free throw. 49-13 Leopards, 48 seconds left to go here in the third quarter. Barnett's second free throw on the way. That one is good. 49-14 now as Taylor will bring it up. Ferguson over the right wing. Comes between circles to Register. Over left side Padilla to Cater. Back over to Taylor. Try to pull this out and work it down for one shot with 30 seconds left. Barnett comes out. Now starts a count. And Taylor looks to get away from him. Lost the handle on it. Cater fights for the loose ball. Gets it back over to Taylor. 14 seconds left. And that time Barnett reaches and picks up the foul. That'll be his first. Team's third, so Leopards will bring it in at midcourt 10 seconds left. In the backcourt, Taylor gets it. 4 down. He'll work into the lane, stop at the free throw line, left it short. Rebound and a fling to the other end for Fielding. It won't go. And the Leopards' 49-14 lead is 1 point shy of their biggest of the game at 35. It was at 36, but that's what they'll have headed to the fourth. We'll be back after this timeout. Leopard basketball is being brought to you by the First National Bank in Lindsay right here on your sports leader, KBLP Live.
Hey Leopard fans, this is Nick Johnson from First Baptist Church Lindsay. At First Baptist Church, we are a family ministry and desire to faithfully proclaim the gospel in Lindsay and beyond. We would like to invite you to join us every Sunday for worship at 9 a.m. and Sunday school following at 10:15. Our Wednesday evening activities start with dinner at 5:50, and then we have Bible studies for children, youth, and adults starting at 6:30. First Baptist Church is proud to support the Lindsay Leopards, and we wish all of our student athletes a successful season. From all of us at First Baptist Church Lindsay, go Leopards!
Tailored Creative Services is your one-stop shop for all of your creative needs. Find me on Facebook at Tailored Creative Services so we can talk about your next project.
49-14 as we head to the fourth quarter. It will be Davis basketball. Carter returns along with Parker, Heffley, Moss, and Clinton, starting five back out there for the Wolves.
Starting five against our second five.
And Taylor knocks it away from Carter off the inbounds and takes it the other way and lays it in. Creed Taylor with great defense. 51-14. Leopards on top. Down Carter. And this is a shot, but he'll draw the contact and get a couple of free throws here. I think that'll go on Padilla. Nope. Goes on Cater. Bryce picks up his second. Dakota Carter at the line. And he's short with that one. This is just the, what, 9th and 10th free throws taken?
Yep.
For Davis, and he'll get that one to go. So they are now, what, 4 of 10?
Yep.
51-15 Leopards here early in the fourth. Ferguson right wing. To the high post, Padilla down low register, steps through, lays it in, draws the contact, and he'll go to the line. Register's first basket of the game. And the foul, I think, is on Clinton. Nope. It's on...
it was on 22.
So Moss checks out.
They put it on the wrong guy, but Moss was covering.
Moss is second.
Yeah, now they got him up there.
And Register can't connect for the three-point play, but rebound's knocked out of bounds, and it'll stay with the Leopards. (53-15), 7:34 left in the ballgame. Register again off the inbound, steps through, gives it over to Taylor. He'll pull it back out. Goes to Ferguson out between the rings to set it up. Taylor left side. High post, Register looks down underneath it. Padilla turns around off the glass, left it a little strong, and rebound pulled down by Heffley.
Yeah, we got to get Seth and Ty a basket. They're the only two that
haven't scored yet.
Yeah.
Heffley for three at the top of the key. No, long rebound tracked down by Carter, though. So they'll try to stay with it, and he tried to bounce it off the leg of Cater, and it bounced right back and hit him while he was standing out of bounds.
Yeah, he's not happy about it either.
So Leopards get it back, just under 7 to go in the game, leading by 38 at 53-15. Ferguson to Register.
Ty or Seth, that's who we're pulling for here. Give it to him.
Cater,
there you go.
Underneath
go
Padilla. Padilla right back to Cater and tried to dribble it off of a foot and lost it.
Yeah.
Fourth turnover on the Leopards, though. Been well with that. Barnett in the corner right side. Register comes out on him. Ty doing a good job of fronting Parker underneath. Barnett got into no man's land. Clinton sends it back to Parker left wing. Looks underneath at Carter. Taylor on him. Baseline jumper for Carter won't go. Rebound underneath for Clinton, and the putback will go for Spencer Clinton.
Yeah, good rebound there by Clinton.
53-17, Leopards, 6:05 left to go in the ball game as Taylor walks it up. Ferguson looking underneath at Register. Cater will pop out top of the key. Now the lob over the top to Register underneath. And a little step through, step back, puts it up and in. Andon has 4 in the ball game now. 55-17. 5:40 left in the ball game. Parker tries to drive in. Heffley for 3 left side. That one skips across. Cater with the miss. Taylor will bring it up. Cater left wing. Got away from Clinton. Goes out to Ferguson. Back over to Padilla. Underneath Register. Great pass, and Register left it too short. I think he was expecting some contact that didn't get.
Yep.
And then Taylor knocks it away from Clinton again, from Carter. But Carter got it back. Carter down the lane. And I think they're going to get Cater with a reach in there.
Nope.
They get on Ferguson.
Yep.
His second. And 4th team foul. 5:02 left in the ball game. Carter at the line. 1 for 2 his last trip. He's 2 for 4, now 2 for 5 on the night from the free throw line. Both of his points have come from there. Clinton checks out. Fielding checks back in for the Wolves. And Carter, second one is short. Register skies for the rebound. Cater gets it high left side. He'll back out with Barnett on him. Comes back over to Ferguson. Ferguson sends it to Taylor right wing. Back up top to Cater. Padilla. Back over to Taylor. Ferguson top of the key. Back left side Padilla. The lob over the top for Register. He gets knocked down. But out of bounds off of Fielding. It'll be Leopard basketball as Carter will check out. Braxton Griffin checks back in.
I think that was a 55-18 no call.
I think you're probably right. Taylor to inbounds. Gets it out to Ferguson left side. Thought about the 3. Turns it down. Comes back to Taylor in the corner. Back to Padilla. Cater top of the key. Nobody picks him up. He just stares at the rim and says, no, I'm not shooting it. You know this is we're going to get a double foul called here as Fielding and Register are really battling underneath. So call the foul on Fielding and a foul on Register. That'll be Register's second, Fielding's third. 5 team fouls apiece, and we'll go right back to Leopard basketball. Taylor on the handle, comes to Cater. Back over to Ferguson, right side Taylor. Thought about the 3. Skip it all the way over to Ferguson left side, over to Padilla in the corner. Padilla down the baseline, comes back to Taylor. Ferguson says, okay, I'll shoot the 3. Won't go. Register claims the miss and tries to go up, and he gets absolutely mugged, and he'll go to the free throw line. And that foul goes on Ty Barnett. That's his second, 16 fouls. Register missed his only free throw attempt tonight, and he'll get a couple here, and that one will climb over the front and fall through.
Yep, 3:44 to go here.
56-17, Leopards with a 39-point lead. They can make it 40 here. Heffley checks out. Number 35 is Ty Hillis, the junior. Register second free throw on the way. That one is short. Rebound. Cater comes up with it. Taylor will reset the offense. Goes to Ferguson. Back up to Cater, top of the key. Left side Taylor. Looks underneath at Register. Skips it over to Cater instead. Cater over to Ferguson right wing. Back up top Taylor. Left side Padilla. He'll go back to Ferguson between the rings. Down to 3:20 to go. Cater in the corner, down to Register underneath, under the basket. Tough shot, and Register got it.
And then Register said something to him and just got teed up.
Are you caring for an aging parent or other loved one at home? It's important to know you're not alone. Hi, this is Connie Upton with Abiding Home Health. The people we serve have a variety of needs, of acute illnesses to individuals who require health care assistance to live independently at home. Our goal is to make a difference in the short and long-term care of each patient. For more information,
That is the number 5, Jackson Bonner. I didn't catch him checking in. Bonner nearly lost the handle. They'll pull it back out. Griffin to Fielding. Fielding looks to drive down on Padilla. Tough runner won't go. Offside rebound by Caleb Ince as get Register out of the game, kind of keep some cooler heads in there.
Yeah, maybe we can get Seth a bucket down low here.
Look inside at Seth. Cater will come back out to Taylor. We get to 2:25 left in the ball game. Ince up top to Cater. Ferguson back to Taylor. He'll drive down. Send it over to Cater on the left side. Back out to Taylor's. They'll reset. Leopards are going to pick up their 5th win in a row, their 6th overall. And we're going to have a timeout to get subs in for the Wolves. Barnett will check out. Number 24 is Denton Bumgarner. And number 13 is Gabe Gaddis, as Fielding also checks out. So Taylor will inbound to Cater to get the final 2 minutes underway here in the ball game. 58-18, Leopards by 40. Ince lobs back out to Ferguson. Over to Cater, and Leopards are just going to play catch here and try to run this final 2 minutes off. Ince will bring it out to Ferguson. Over to Taylor, to Cater. Ferguson back over to Taylor. Dominating performance here tonight from the Leopards, and shows that they are truly deserving of that 12th place ranking there in Class 3A.
Yep, absolutely. They have done it on both ends of the floor.
So we get down to 1:05 to go, and again, the Leopards right now just playing catch, trying to run this final minute off the clock, and they'll get ready to head home and back on the road on Thursday. They'll go down to Dixon, take on the Ardmore JV. And now the Davis Wolves also will kind of back off here. Cater with a basketball. Back over to Cater, 20 seconds left. He'll circle around and they'll give it over to Taylor, and he can just stand for the final 10. 58-18, the final score in this one. And the Lindsay Leopards, in dominating fashion, pick up their 6th win of the season. So let's wrap this one up quick. I'm going to go ahead and give my numbers, Glenn. You can start if you want to start figuring yours up. The Leopards, again, 58-18, convincing win. And really, they only had one player in double figures. We'll talk about that here in a minute. 5, 8, 14. That does made it up to 18. 2, 4, 6, 8. And I'm going to add that to that, and that'll do it. So for the Davis Wolves, they were led by Dalton Heffley. He had 6 points in the ball game. Then they had 3 apiece from Ty Barnett and from Wyatt Fielding, and then 2 apiece from Dakota Carter, Tyson Moss, and Spencer Clinton. That rounds out the scoring for the Davis Wolves, who I had 5 of 14 from the charity stripe. 4, 6, 8, that's correct. For the Lindsay Leopards, 1 player in double figures, and that was Ryan Kennedy. He had 19, and he had all of those in the first half. As he was just dominant there in that first half. They did not have an answer for the 6'6" center for the Leopards. But then they also got 9 points apiece from Bryson Watts and Caleb Ince, 8 points from Jaden Watts, 7 from Andon Register, all in that fourth quarter for Andon. And then 2 apiece from Mitchell Henson, from Bryce Cater, and from Creed Taylor. And the Lindsay Leopards end up 1, 2, 3. They end up
4 for 6.
4 for 6.
Yep.
From the free throw line. So, and let me quickly add up some rebounds here. 6, 12, 14, 16, 19, 23 rebounds in the ball game for the Leopard. 5, 6, 7, 8, 12, 15. So the Leopards end up plus 8 on the glass overall. That's where they were at also at the end of the first half. And the Leopards with 4 turnovers in the ball game is probably the lowest turnover margin or lowest turnover count we've seen for them this season. 14 turnovers in the game for the Davis Wolves. You about got yours ready?
Yeah, I got it. Yep. Let's start with the Davis Wolves. They take 28 shots from the floor and only make 6 of them on the night. So they shoot 21% from the floor, 5 for 20 from 2-point range, 1 for 8 from 3-point range, and the disparity in shots is just phenomenal. The Leopards take 12 more shots the first half and take 10 more shots the second half than Davis does, and so they finish with 50 shots on the night, make exactly half of those 25. They're 21 for 38 from 2-point range and 4 for 12 from 3-point range. And so 25 for 50 for 50% from the floor. So just a super night on both ends of the floor. And, you know, coming in, Dakota Carter was their best player. We hold him to 2 free throws and 0 for 8 from the floor. And he was only 2 for 6 from the free throw line, too. So.
Well, the Leopards do a great job on both ends of the floor, and they pull off a 40-point win against the Davis Wolves. So the Lindsay Leopards, again, will improve that record. They'll go to 6-1 on the season. Davis's boys will drop to 3-4, and the Leopards are now 5 wins in a row. And, again, 6 out of 7 ball games. That's a pretty good record for the Leopards to start the season off with here as we're getting ready to wrap up the first, I always called it the first half of the season, maybe the first third of the season.
Yeah.
Before we get into the Christmas break. But so the Leopards with a 40-point win, 58-18. The Leopardettes also picked up their win tonight, 34-28, the final in that one. Dave Valenciano led the way for the Leopardettes with 10 in that game. Alicote with 9, and had 5 of those from the free throw line in the fourth quarter. But, again, both teams pick up wins here on the road tonight. We'll see them in Dixon on Thursday. The boys will play at 11:30. The girls will play at 1. Boys play the Ardmore JV. Girls will play Medill. So Glenn and I will be there to bring you that action on the radio. We'll have a live stream from Dixon this weekend, but we'll bring it all the action to you on KBLP 105.1 FM and also at KBLPradio.com. So make sure you stick around for all of that. So a big thank you to Andrew ESPN Lyon, for stepping in for JD tonight on the computer. A big thank you for Cece checking in, is taking care of the camera for us as well with Andrew on the computer. And Glenn, you did a great job.
You too.
To Brianna Miller, who did a fantastic job as well back at the studios, to Paige Sutherland and all of the crew. My name is Greg Peary. We're going to say goodnight from Davis. Glenn and I will see you in Dixon coming up on Thursday. Until we see you then, remember, whatever you do, always be a good sport.
Whether you want to promote your business or unite your team, depend on Design It. Locally owned and operated, we are dedicated to offering the service you need to give you the results you deserve. We are committed to providing you with custom screen printing, embroidery, custom graphic designs, logo designs, and we have a creative arts department and an in-house artist who can take your idea and give it our professional touch with custom art services. Contact us today.
First National Bank of Lindsay is proud to be a sponsor of tonight's broadcast. Whether you're looking for a business loan, personal loan, or a certain type of deposit product, chances are we have what you're looking for. First National Bank, locally owned and operated, insured by FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
With Oklahoma's